Okay, are we live?
We are live.
We are live. Okay, I pulled over. So hello everyone. They actually tried to do it from what it appears. They actually tried to take President Trump out. This is how terrified they are of this man. I hope you guys can hear me okay. It looks like from what I see, President Trump was hit in the ear. He was hit in the ear. I'm freaked out right now, man. This is crazy. Gary's the one that just called me and told me about it. Gary, I just recorded a video about Moist Critical and Logan Paul that I was trying to get uploaded to the Geeks and Gamers channel. I pulled over and all of a sudden Gary calls me. He goes, "What happened?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" He says, "They just shot at Trump." And I'm like, "What?" Krista, by the way, I don't know if Gary's around, but if you want to throw him a link, I don't know if he's around. But Krista, if you can also pull up. So thank you, Krista, for hosting this because I'm on the road, so my connection's not strong enough. But Krista, if you can pull up the video, there's video of it. Trump falls down. You've got the Secret Service around him. And then you see Trump put his fist up in the air. And it's one of the greatest fucking pictures of all time because he is the fucking GOAT. Okay. So Chris is going to get this shared right now. I'm just learning about all of this in real time. In real time, everybody's blowing my phone up right now. Everybody's blowing my phone up.
Audio. It's been a while since. Bear with me.
No, you're good. Good. Again, shout out to Krista for hosting this right now. I'm currently like, I don't know if you guys can. Okay,
right,
here we go.
Here's the video.
No audio.
No audio? How do you share audio?
There's a little button.
It says turned on.
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear anything? Chat, let me know if you can hear it, please. Okay, one more time. 3, 2, 1.
There it is.
That is crazy.
They tried to take him out. Krista, pull up my tweet, the one that I shared. Pull up that tweet from Mira. Right there. Hardest picture of all fucking time, President Trump. They are not gonna stop this dude. Oh, I'm fired the fuck up right now, dude. I am fired the fuck up.
So hang on, they got him in the ear.
Hang on. Fuck everybody that stands against President Trump. Fuck the fence riders. Fuck the little bitches that can't sit there and speak up and sits in the shadows because they're too fucking scared to be canceled by some fucking freak. If you're a fence rider, you might as well just get on the fucking left because you're a goddamn coward. Fuck everybody that doesn't stand with President Trump. I'm sick and tired of this shit. We told you this was going to happen. Alex Jones told you this was going to happen. We all said it, and you all called us conspiracy theorists. You all said we were full of shit. They hate him. By the way, fuck all the people that say President Trump is part of the establishment. Fuck you. All right? They've arrested him. They went after his family. They raided Mar-a-Lago, and now they've shot at him. And they still can't fucking stop him. And they're not going to stop him. Donald Trump is going to win this fucking election. We're not going to let him lose this election. They cannot stop him. I'm fucking fired up right now. Fuck. Go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
I was just asking. So just to be clear, you could see blood on his face. So they shot him in the ear. Was that what you said? Or was that what's being reported?
It was being reported that it was either it grazed his face or his ear is what I saw.
Whew. What a legend. Look at this. His fist in the air.
Yeah. Go to Krista, you're signed into my email account or my Twitter account right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So go to my likes and it's the most recent like. Okay. And then play that video. No, my likes.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I'm logged. Hang on now. I'm logged.
No problems. As a matter of fact, just go to I just retweeted the video I want you to share.
Okay.
I just want you to,
I see it, yeah.
So play. Right. So that's the video of him throwing his fist up in the air. Like, you ever been in, like, watch this first.
Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go. Let's go.
Wow. He just won the election with that.
Yep.
Look at that.
Holy crap. We have got this dude, like, this is what I kept saying. So okay, do we have an update on the shooter? That's what I want to know. Do we have an update on the person that
I'm
pulled the trigger?
retweeting. I'm checking.
And I want everybody to understand this. Okay? Hang on. So, has anybody ever been in a near like a car accident where you've almost gotten a car accident? And if you've ever been in that situation, you if it's a really close call, you actually have to like compose yourself, and you actually, like, I've been in that situation before where I'm like, oh fuck, that was close call. You got to compose yourself for a minute. Think about getting shot at. This dude was just shot at. He's the single most famous human being on the planet. They have raided his house. They raided his wife's bedroom, closet, whatever. They've attacked his kids. They've attacked his business partners. They've attacked everybody, even people that have voted for him. And now he's being shot at after being arrested. And the dude has enough balls to sit there and throw his fist in the air because he understands what he represents.
Wow.
This is absolutely fucking insane, dude. I am
no update yet
up right now.
The internet's going crazy right now, just sharing it out.
It's going crazy because Donald fucking Trump is going to be the fucking president again. Yeah. He is going to be the president, and they're not going to stop him. They're not going to stop him. Holy shit. Woo.
So this is in Pennsylvania, right? This is where it happened, in Pennsylvania.
Right here.
So rally.
Listen, Breaking 911 just tweeted, President Trump expected to survive after apparent assassination attempt at Pennsylvania rally, NBC News reporting.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Dude,
here's what's crazy to me. Here's what's crazy to me, because we've been to a Trump rally. I went to my first one last year, or a couple of months ago, but almost last year. And the security is just top notch. This is insane. I was blown away by the security, because I remember even seeing like security on top of like rooftops, you know?
Krista, pull the picture up that I just shared on my Twitter. Yeah. Pull the picture up. We thought his mugshot was the most legendary picture of all time. Leave it to Donald Trump to top it, because now we have an even more legendary picture.
Shirt's coming soon.
Not that one. No, the next one that I tweeted. The other one that I tweeted. Keep going right there.
Right there. Yay.
Holy shit. This is going to go down as the most legendary picture in the history of our country right there. Holy shit. This man is unstoppable. He's unstoppable. This is unbelievable. I just retweeted that. So now we're trying to find out if there's any, we're trying to see if there's anybody, wow, holy shit, Krista.
Yeah.
Look at the picture I just retweeted. No way, is that real? Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. They shot the man in the ear. Holy shit. Dude. I can't believe this shit, man. I can't believe this shit. That's how close they came to killing Donald Trump today.
My gosh.
Oh my gosh.
This is insane. Oh my goodness.
I'm
a warrior. This is a true leader right here. This is a boss man. This is who we need as president of the United States of America. This is who you want as president.
Krista, did you send the link to Gary?
Yeah, let me do that right now, because I'm
okay. And I think we got more people coming on too that can give some perspective.
Yeah,
like I said,
trying to like
I'm currently driving to the RNC right now, and I'd like to make something very very clear. As everyone knows, I have a lot going on. I'm traveling to the RNC, and based on what just happened, I think I should probably reconsider my trip to the RNC for safety reasons. What I mean by reconsidering is saying, fuck you, motherfuckers. I'll be at the RNC to support President Trump, and there ain't a goddamn thing you're going to do to stop me. I'll be at the RNC. I'm not scared. Nobody should be scared of any of these freaks. You're not going to stop President Trump, and you're not going to stop MAGA. It will not happen. Fucking
Here,
unbelievable.
we have Ryan here.
There he is.
You're not scared at the RNC, Jeremy. You know what I'm scared of? As bad as security was gonna fucking be, god damn, it just got way worse.
Ooh,
that's what I'm gonna be annoyed with at the RNC. Just you could have waited until after the RNC to miss a shot.
Jeez, man. All right, Ryan, what are you hearing? Is the shooter dead, or do we know anything about that?
I have no idea about any of that. I actually just got home myself. But I mean, you can see it, like he grabs his ear, right? You can see it like slide by and hit his ear, and he grabs his ear. So they missed by inches, killing him. But what?
This is insane, dude. I can't believe this shit. I can't believe it.
He really is the first black president. Like taking a bullet and going. I mean, listen. This is obviously a horrific thing. Anytime there's an assassination attempt on a president, and it's happened, multiple times through the history of this country and a lot of others, shots are taken at leaders. And it's always a horrific, horrifying thing to know that you're that close when you're running for office, or if you are president, you're that close to dying because there's so many people that are out gunning for you. But the images that we now have of Donald Trump being, bear hugged by 6 members of Secret Service as he fights his way back to the podium to tell everybody that he's okay. The image of have you seen the one of the American flag in the background?
Yes, incredible. You can't make this stuff up. Like, you can't write this any better. You can't write any of this any better. And did you just see the picture that we were just sharing of his face?
I saw. You can share it again.
Yeah. I'll go back to your Twitter.
And as a matter of fact, Chris, just keep the shared page up, because we've got more and more people coming in, so they're probably going to want to know. So have the video ready and have the images ready so we can show everybody what's going on. If you're just joining, President, look at that. Holy shit. That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, it was that close. You are talking, because when here, I'll go this way. He was looking like this, and the shots came. You could see him look, and you see him go like this. So we are talking about inches of difference between having this very iconic picture of Trump and him being dead on stage.
Yeah. Here, let me see. Let me pull up the video again.
Yeah. So if you're tuning in, President Trump at his rally in Pennsylvania, probably maybe 20 minutes into the rally, was shot at. Back that up a little bit. Okay, so no audio, I don't think, Chris. I don't think there's audio.
No, I didn't put the audio so you could speak.
Yeah.
Here,
yeah.
I've got a good one from
different angles,
Clay Travis tweeted out a different broadcast angle. I'll pull it up real quick. Let me find it. Let's see. Here we go. Sharing the screen.
Low Watermark came in with a $150, says they just made Trump a god. Yes, they did.
And I don't. You want the audio?
Yeah. If we can get it, it.
Here we go.
That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
So there you have it. You can hear the first couple of shots ring out. You see him look to probably where they're coming from and grab his ear and then go down.
What happened?
Dude, do you think that was return fire, those shots afterwards?
I don't think so. I think it was probably all I think those first like I think the 6 shots are probably all coming from the same person.
I heard later on in the video, shooters down, when they had the guys grouped around the microphone when they were still, circling around Trump. I don't know if I know what kind of down that means, but you definitely hear somebody say that. Now, I don't know if it was just somebody in the crowd or not. I don't know.
I don't think they had enough time. Like, I don't think the space between those shots was enough time for probably someone to identify and put him down, unless they saw him pull it out or wherever. We don't know anything about it. We don't know what type of gun. We don't have anything, at least that I saw. But let me look and
So,
what people
and so,
saying.
thanks, Gary, for so I didn't know about this. I pulled over to record a video for Geeks and Gamers, and as soon as it was over, Gary calls and he goes, "What just happened?" I said, "What are you talking about?" He says, "Trump was just shot at." I'm like, "What?" And yeah, so this is crazy. Now, did you see the images we were sharing, Gary?
Yeah, I did.
So Krista, pull those back up. So for the people that are just tuning in, because we're getting thousands of people rolling in like every 10 minutes at this point in time. If you're just tuning in, President Trump was shot at in Pennsylvania at his rally. He was hit in the ear. There are some of the most iconic images. That right there.
That one is the one. Yeah, that's the one that's gonna live forever.
Yeah.
That is the most legendary. Now, again, we've talked often about how his mugshot was the most iconic picture of all time, only to be topped by Trump himself again. This will go down as the most historical picture of our lifetime. This is incredible.
Yeah, this I was talking to Gore earlier, and it reminded me when Reagan got shot, because I'm old. So I was in my 5th grade classroom, and my teacher stopped everything and said, "You're kind of young, but you need to see what's good. This is historic. This is bad." I remember Mr. Krukenberg was a great teacher. Remember him saying it looks like he thought Brady was dead, and but they showed it to us, and it was just weird and surreal. And this is the second attempt in my lifetime on a president, and the first thing I go to, I can't go. I don't want to go that deep on YouTube. I'll save it for Rumble. But
yeah, I hear you.
The media. This is the first one I want to say is fuck the media for stirring so much shit up in our country and so much divisiveness that they have a part to play in this, in my opinion.
And let's go ahead and drop another coin in the Alex Jones was right jar, because once again, Alex Jones was right. And right now we don't have, we're obviously looking at information on social media right now to see if there's any updates. But what we know, President Trump was shot, grazed on the ear at his rally. Secret Service rushed him off. This is an image after he was shot. And NBC News, this was officially from NBC News. Their exact reporting was President Trump expected to survive after assassination attempt in Pennsylvania. That was exactly what NBC News' language was. And
assassination
attempt looks fine, Other than I don't want to get shot in the ear, but in terms of his reaction, the fact that Secret Service even let him go back instead of forcibly removing him from stage, he's incredibly lucky.
This is insane. And
yeah.
Krista, show the image that I shared, the one of his face, so everybody can see that close up on his face right there. Wow.
Fuck.
I can't believe this, man. So we're going to find so much out over the next few days. We're going to find so much out. We're going to learn who this person was. I'm assuming. I saw some people in the chat saying that they killed the guy that did it, but I don't have any confirmation of that whatsoever.
Yeah. So, again, like later on, you can clearly hear somebody around, because the mics were all hot. Somebody say, the shooter is down. It's clear, go. Now, who that was, I don't know. And what does shooter down mean? I don't fucking know. And it could have been just somebody in the crowd, as far as, and it's a miracle. Do we know? Did anybody get hit in the crowd? Do we know this yet?
I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah. All those that's the thing I was thinking about, is all those poor people behind him, right?
Yeah.
And you know, and then when he put it,
Whoa,
when he put his fist up, dude, everybody's like, yeah!
Hey, pull Elon Musk's tweet up. His
Just
5 minutes ago.
Elon says, "I fully endorse President Trump and hope for his full recovery."
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, right here.
There we go. So Elon just tweeted that out 5 minutes ago. I fully endorse President Trump, and I hope for his full recovery. So there you go. Huge. And of course, this is a few days after it was reported that Elon Musk had already made a sizable donation to a Trump, I believe it was a Trump super PAC. So Donald Trump just won the election. And I think he was already going to win the election.
Yeah.
But this is transcending everything.
How does this affect future rallies, though? Because that I can't say too much. This will affect future rallies, and it should. Like they were talking on Fox. You know, fuck, media's freaking retarded. But they were talking about the metal detectors now, and they'll probably need them at this point. I mean, I wouldn't. You can't put it past them. Remember when there was metal detectors to go into a Joker movie, Jeremy?
Yeah, I remember that.
So yeah, getting into the RNC is probably going to be a bit of a bitch. That would be my guess.
That's the first thing Ryan said when he joined the stream. I mean,
as soon as I saw, like, once I saw the video of Trump getting up and going to the microphone, I'm like, okay, he's fine. Now I'm pissed that the Secret Service is going to be up our asses at the RNC.
It's gonna be crazy. I'm honestly, I'm not even sure I can process how bad security is going to be at the RNC now. It's going to be utter chaos from that perspective. Rightfully so, obviously.
Yeah. Luckily, for media, it's a pretty insane. There's some pretty insane hoops you have to jump through to get a media pass to go there. So I don't know if it'll be as bad for us, but for everybody else, I would plan for a very long wait. Rightfully so.
Krista, share the most recent video I retweeted.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, the most recent image that I retweeted. The legend just continues to grow. Freaking President Trump. MAGA memers, after they're like, pray for President Trump, pray. Now let's get the memes rolling. Let's go. Let's fight. That's MAGA memers right there.
Yeah, so I have a Trump campaign statement. President Trump thanks law enforcement and first responders for the quick action during this heinous act. He is fine and is being checked out at a local medical facility. More details will follow.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So right now, yeah, I just saw the update from TMZ. They said the same thing. They said that same thing that you said. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen a story this viral on social media. This is crazy. This is insane. What are we going to find out about this shooter, man?
It's going to be.
I mean, this was
going to dominate. Well, dude, it's an assassination attempt on Trump, and we all kind of, let's be real, we all kind of wondered when this was going to happen.
Yeah,
like as crazy as the discourse has gotten around this entire election, and the more divisive our country has gotten, and then especially after the last 4 years, we've had to deal with just the media bullshit that has been just rolled. It was always there, but man, they've just amped it up so much, and now they're falling apart. And independent news is rising for reasons that are obvious, because nobody can trust them. And now there's a larger group of this country, thanks to the media and corporations, that are privy to like the bullshit, are now opening their eyes to stuff that you can't just. Unfortunately, we can't just walk through our fucking lives anymore and just go, well, the government's going to take care of it, and I don't need to worry about this thing. We kind of do. And I say that for myself much as that, because that's kind of how I went through life. It's like, the president doesn't affect my life, but now we have to pay attention to this stuff. We have to, so they don't lock us down again and do all this kind of crap. And things have gotten so crazy that I don't believe in the Civil War thing, but I'm not surprised this happened at all.
Yeah. I mean,
this image right here,
Thank you, honey.
Obviously, social media, Twitter wasn't around when Teddy Roosevelt took a shot and continued to give his speech, right? And obviously, Secret Service wasn't. I don't even think the Secret Service technically existed then, but security was much different. This is fucking badass right here.
Yeah,
It really is.
that is.
And just think about the difference right now. We are currently, the person in the Oval Office can't even read a teleprompter, can't even get through a 10-minute Q&A, can't do anything. And this man just got fucking shot, and that's his response.
And look at the supporters. There was bullets firing towards them, and they didn't move, and now they're all, yeah! It's like, that's fucking crazy, dude.
Well, I'll say this, and Krista, you know, me and you went to a Trump rally in Florida, and, you know, that was the first time you had been. And what did you say when you went there? You were like, this is the most American thing ever. Like, it just, everything there, you know, from the Trump plushies to the American flags, just how people were so kind and interactive with you, you know?
Yes. And another thing I've noticed of how diverse it was, even to the point where there was even goths for Trump, like just insane. Like, you saw all sorts of people there, but it was beautiful to see. And it just goes to show you that the media likes to paint a picture that it's only one group of people that like Trump, when in reality, it's a lot. It's a whole group of people that love Trump. And it was amazing to see.
Absolutely. And so for those that are just tuning in, President Trump at his rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, was shot at. An assassination attempt was made on President Trump. He was hit in the ear. He went down temporarily. He gets back up, and that's the image you're seeing right there. Once the Secret Service is around, that's him throwing his fist in the air. There are images of him with blood on his face. He was shot in the ear. It has now been confirmed by the campaign that President Trump is totally fine. He's going to be fine. We don't know at this point in time. We don't know any more details about the shooter that we've heard confirmed. There's rumors out there about things, but that's it. Someone says, have y'all seen CNN? It's disgusting. No, I can only imagine.
I don't. So I don't know if that's a photoshopped image. There was somebody that was sharing around a CNN headline that looked kind of similar format to other meme ones I've seen before. That was like, Trump escorted by Secret Service after fall at rally.
Well, the headline that's on CNN, which is so CNN, but this one is Trump injured in incident.
Oh,
Pennsylvania rally.
There's no way. Wow.
Incident. Okay,
I don't think the escorted after fall. I think that one's probably a meme and a fake one, if I had to guess. But the incident, I buy the incident one from CNN.
Incident, it's right there. Incident is I can share it. Is that's so fucking CNN. It just go to CNN.com.
Somebody confirm that for us on throw me a DM if we can get some actual confirmation. If it's, because again, it is social media. I would not put it past CNN to do something like that. Absolutely. They're probably like fiery but mostly peaceful gunshots at President Trump.
So
you know,
this is what it says, and they do have that fucking badass picture, by the way. Trump injured in incident at Pennsylvania rally.
Yes.
Wow. Come on, man.
Dude.
Oh, Richard Simmons died.
Yeah, rest in peace, Richard Simmons.
Probably AIDS. Anyway,
I'm sure that was changed from minor skirmish at Pennsylvania rally.
Jeez, man.
And when I was talking to Gore earlier, the first thing he said is it's going to be very interesting to see what the media reaction is going to be to this.
Yes, yes.
And the pundits,
absolutely.
That'll be entertaining, I think. Because they're gonna have to do some stuff they really don't want to do in their heart. So we'll see.
Krista, go back through those images one more time for the new audience that are in here, so we can show some of the most iconic images you're ever going to see ever. The one with the flag in the background is I think that one's going to walk away as being, that's the definitive.
That's the one.
That is insane. Yep. I mean,
I didn't think that was a real image. I'm like, that's way too like. That is like old school Life magazine. This is going to be in history books for the rest of time kind of image. So
yeah. That's insane.
And there is a lot of questions about who the shooter was. There's also questions: was anyone else hit? Are there any other people that were injured? Obviously, like that's horrific as well. If people are just there supporting President Trump and were shot and injured by this person. That's fucking awful. Obviously, I hope the motherfucker's dead. But I don't know. I haven't seen really anything about that other than the reports saying people heard reports of shooter down.
Yes, that's it. We don't know if they're if they caught him or anything. We don't know anything other than that.
So Krista, if you want to find, or Ryan, whatever, let's show the video one more time of the actual shots when it happened. Whatever video that you had, Ryan, that was some really good footage.
I got that one.
Showed.
I think that was the Fox News broadcast one. And I wish it was a little higher definition. Don't know why it looks like that, but and to me, it looks like, just based on how he's standing and how he reacts and where it hit, that the shots came almost directly from
the side,
directly from the side.
Yeah.
Right. So that might be, depending on where the crowd's located, hopefully the best way it could have came from for nobody else to get hurt. But here it is.
If you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Wow.
Wow. Watch it one more time.
Really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
People, get down. Jesus.
I mean, when you're in a moment where something like that happens, you don't know how you're going to react. And
no, it's shocking. You're like, is this happening? And like, what the hell? No, I get it. Just watching it again. I'm just Monday morning quarterbacking here. It's like, get the hell down.
The last shot that you hear sounds different to me. You hear the first couple quick ones, then you hear a couple more in rapid succession. Then the last one, the report sounds different to me.
But want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Yeah.
That last one, you hear the last one, the almost kind of softer one. That's the one that sounds different. But I'm just, guessing at this point.
Yeah, I agree. It did. Thank you, everybody that's tuning in. A lot of people are watching. A ton of super chats are coming in. Greatly appreciate that. You're not aware, I'm currently en route to Wisconsin to the RNC. Ryan will also be there with me. I don't know what to expect now. Security is going to be insane. Rightfully so. But yeah, it will be kind of crazy. The last Trump rally I went to, the security was, it was definitely strong, but I went in there with minimal stuff too. So I don't know what it's like if you have like a bag, how in depth they were going through it. I went in there with minimal stuff simply because I knew that it was going to be like that. But yeah, this is truly insane. So if you're just tuning in because I see the numbers continue to go up, Donald Trump, President Trump, was in Pennsylvania at a rally, had a huge rally. I would imagine there was tens of thousands of people there. It was being covered live on Right Side Broadcasting. I'm sure other channels were covering it at the time. It looked like Fox News was covering it live when it was happening. And there were shots, and President Trump was hit in the ear. He goes down. And then Secret Service comes in. Trump jumps back up, throws his fist in the air as Secret Service is rushing him off. We've gotten confirmation from the Trump team that he is completely okay, going to be fine. And hopefully my audio is not terrible because I am on my phone. So I apologize if my audio is terrible. Am I okay?
You're good. You're good. I was looking, Fox was zooming in on his ear, right? And
it
looks like it just grazed his ear, but that still hurts. I lost a chunk of my ear in a fight. So yeah, it doesn't feel good.
I will be interested to see how the media and the Biden campaign reacts to this. This is crazy.
They only have the Biden campaign only has one way they can react, which is completely professional and prayers and complete disownment of any kind of thing like that. That's the only thing they can do.
Go to his Twitter. Let's see if
and if they do anything other than that, it will be a fucking shitstorm.
And that's the thing.
Happened. I think but Biden was walking out of somewhere. I don't know where it was, and he they asked him if he heard about what happened. He said, no, I don't know. And then there was a report like 15 minutes after that he had been briefed about what happened.
No tweet yet from President Biden or Biden.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Go to Raw's alerts, Ryan. County prosecutor has confirmed that one person has been killed in the shooting at the Trump rally.
Ooh.
The former president is safe at an undisclosed location. Wow. That was 20 seconds ago that they tweeted that.
There are some people saying that there's reports indicating multiple people have been shot, but I can't find where those reports are stemming from other than just Twitter people putting it out. Fucking insanity.
It's hard to say. And you can't go to the mainstream media for
you can't.
News.
And for everybody that's here, about 15 minutes ago now, Elon Musk has he tweeted out that he fully endorses Donald Trump for president of the United States, posting a video of the iconic video of Trump, throwing his fist in the air. So Elon Musk tweeted out that he completely and totally endorses President Trump. This is, I'm still at a loss for all of this. I mean,
Hayden tweeted as so update. So you just said the Butler County attorney tells me one person believed to be dead. Trump is okay. He tells me no information about the shooter right now. Update. District attorney says he believes the person who died was someone in the crowd, and that's a quote, but we don't know. Again, what these guys just said, it's Twitter, so we don't know, and that's from Mike Valenti. So I don't know.
Okay.
Thanks, Hayden.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you to everybody keeping us informed about all of this, because this is everybody needs to understand. I hate to even say stuff like this because I anticipate the audience is always smarter than me anyway.
They are.
There's a lot of shit out there going on. So don't run with the first thing you see. There's a lot of stuff going on right now that's being reported. So just we got to take some time before we run with anything.
Was
BB gun is trending right now.
Was it the first? Was it the first campaign in 2016 where somebody tried to rush the stage and pull a gun out? Was that 2016 when that happened?
Yes, that was the first one. Is that Dan? What's up, Dan?
What's up, fellas? Hey, I'm not gonna stay long. What's up, Gary?
What's up, man?
Hey, Ryan. I haven't seen Ryan in a long time too. Hey, I'm not gonna stay long. I was working on Unreal Engine and just saw what happened. I was about to message Jeremy when he started the stream, but I felt compelled to come in and add my 2 cents, humbly add my 2 cents, because, and for the people in this channel that may not know me, my name is Dan. I'm Brazilian, and I saw this happening. I've saw this movie play out before. I saw this happening with Bolsonaro in 2018. And it happened in front of me, by the way. It happened in my town, 20 minutes away from my home, and I was there. And in 2018, Bolsonaro was stabbed in the gut with this giant Rambo knife. And there are 3 things I believe you guys, Americans, can expect right now. Number 1, you guys are not going to know anything about who's behind me, who's behind that, man. And I'm sorry to tell you that this guy is either dead right now, or they're gonna rule him out as mentally sick or something like that, and it's very unlikely that you're gonna know about who's behind this. Number 2, this is a golden opportunity for you guys, and I'm talking to you guys at home, for you guys to know who the people around you are, who your friends are, who your colleagues at work are. Watch for the people justifying this. The people around you, the media, actors, celebrities. There are people going to justify this. They're going to blame it on Republicans. They're going to blame it on Trump. They're going to blame it on you guys, on Trump supporters. And let me tell you, those people are psychopaths. Don't give these people the time of day. Be aware of those people, and just watch for the people who are around you. And number 3, I know how you guys are feeling right now. It's a mix of panic with excitement, with hopelessness, and it's a bunch of shit. But don't worry, guys, because this shooter today elected Trump. This guy
Damn
elected
right.
Trump. Yeah.
Well
So
said.
I'm just wanted to add that because I've seen that movie playing out before, and yeah, you guys are set. You guys are pretty much set.
It's gonna be an interesting week, and I'm glad he's
It
okay.
is. Yeah, man. Dan, I mean, if you want to hang, you can. I mean, it's off. You're all good here.
Hey,
This is your channel, January 6th.
Share my image.
So I'll share yours in a sec. Look at this one from USA Today, because this is the headline that it still has.
Oh, no.
Trump removed from stage by Secret Service after loud noises startles former president. And
Yeah, that's it. They
pieces of
downplay it.
shit.
Yeah, they downplay it. But in the beginning, they downplay it. After the fact, when stuff is well known and we all know the seriousness of it, they're gonna start justifying it. Just watch for it.
And then this
Just
one,
wait.
Gary, I'm going to share the CNN one. Can you click on the CNN page, the one that says
I
Russia's?
can't. It's an image. It's just an image that.
So when
somebody
you
sent
click
me.
on it, they have changed the title to the incident one.
Yes.
But that's like, you know how it is sometimes when you put an article up and it doesn't update the fucking back end. That's what's happening there, because I tried that just a second ago.
So if you can't see it, Secret Service rushes Trump off stage after he falls at rally.
Fuck.
Yeah, well, here, I'll show you that. I got pulled up the actual
Thundercats
one.
Ho, thank you for sending me that. I appreciate.
I'm seeing so much on social media right now. This is absolutely insane. Ryan, feel free to take the reins and interrupt me if you need to, because I know my audio is not great. So
yeah, so real quick, here is that. When you click on it, it is the updated article headline. Trump
is so
injured
much
in
better.
incident at Pennsylvania rally.
okay, Ryan, go to Daily Wire. They just retweeted the Post Millennial.
John F. Kennedy taken to hospital after incident in Dallas.
Apparently, this is video of the shooter being dragged. That's from the Post Millennial that the Daily Wire just retweeted. I just saw this on my feed, so it was 8 minutes ago from the Post Millennial.
Oh yeah, I see it. Let's see. Video footage of an individual being dragged. Again, now we've heard that.
As you're trying to figure out if you're okay, what's going on? Was he shot? Was he wounded? Then we heard him on the microphone, Shannon, saying, "Let me grab my shoes." As they
That dude's being dragged or carried.
Seems to have blood on him.
Yeah, he seems to be limp.
Yeah, it's hard, but full screen it. Full screen it.
It does, because it's a vertical. It's not gonna.
Yeah.
That much. Who knows?
Wow.
Do we know
What
what was used? It was like a pistol, a rifle, or what?
I don't think we have any confirmation at this point in time.
Like, it sounded like a handgun to me over the bad audio from a microphone that's like barely picking it up, but I don't know.
If anybody has anything they want us to look at, feel free to tag any of us on Twitter at D-Day Cobra for me. If you have anything you want us to share. And I do apologize to my Rumble audience that I was not able to get that link set up. I did this so quickly, and there's just like 2 or 3 different steps with Rumble. So I do apologize to the Rumble audience for not being live over there. Let's see. All right, so everything I'm seeing, there's no really new updates. ALX tweeted out Tucker was right, because Tucker Carlson said this along with Alex Jones that this was going to happen, and it has now happened. Elon Musk's tweet that he tweeted out 30 minutes ago has 462,000 likes, where he says he fully endorses President Trump. I imagine that's going to be one of the more liked tweets of the year. Now, some people, I'm seeing a lot of images of the potential shooter, but I'm trying to see if any credible places are saying that right now. People are saying that it's an Antifa member, but I'm looking to see if anybody actually
there's tweets that says it looks very staged. It sounded like a BB gun.
Oh my God! Yeah, there are so many.
That's something. Yeah, absolutely.
There's so many retarded people out there that are trying to say that it was staged.
Yeah.
they're like, wow, Trump went down really quick. Maybe he cut himself with something while he was down there. It's like, you're going to have these retards. Like, it just is what it is.
Is that going to be the cope? That's going to be the cope from them. It's that they're just going to dismiss that it even happened. They're going to try to chalk it up as like, it's just like Ric Flair in professional wrestling when he cut himself with a razor blade.
He's had connections with wrestling in the past.
Yes.
Oh man, deja vu. Fuck.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, you know, it's awesome banana republic that we live in right now. Again, it's not surprising.
Welcome aboard.
Hey, yeah, I know. We count votes about as well as you do.
I'm still looking to see if we can see anything. So we have gotten a statement from the Trump campaign, and they have said that he's fine. Everything's going to be fine. He's good. There are images of him with blood on his face. There's some incredible images. There really are. This is unbelievable. It really is. Let's see. Literally every single person on my feed is talking about this, even if they're not even political or what.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing a lot more reports that this is an Antifa member, but I'm waiting to see if we can get it from.
How would you know that quick?
There's going to be a lot.
Did he have his Antifa badge on him?
Yeah.
Well, there's images of him that they're sharing with that. So, so apparently he's been
surprised me at all. And if they could get confirmation of this, again, we can't trust. This is pure speculation. Okay. Antifa is an incredibly funded operation. All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's had a lot of connections to the Democrat Party. So it would be really strange for them to know that unless he was on some kind of watch list. It would, I don't. Yeah. We got to be careful.
Dave Portnoy just tweeted out the picture of Trump. He says the election is over. Man, oh man. So Jeremy Boring from the Daily Wire quote tweets this about the video that we just saw. He says Secret Service yells shooters down in the video. Second shots could have been the good guys. Hard to imagine others aren't hurt. Did anybody else hear that? Because I can't hear some of the audio. Have you guys heard where they said shooters down in any of the videos?
Yes, I did. I heard it. Okay. I definitely heard it. Yeah. It's right before they take him off stage.
Okay.
And they say clear, and then so there's Secret Service, and then it looks like, forgive me, it looks like a couple of SWAT guys. They're in black, right? And then a couple of regular cops come up, and it was right before the regular cops came up and took and said like, "Yep, we're clear. Let's go."
Man,
everything was insanely fast.
Yeah, and I see some of you guys are tagging me now on Hail the Lore. I just got your tag, but my Twitter is freezing up on me. I don't know if Twitter's being overloaded right now.
There's some people that are showing images of I don't know. There's some people that are showing images of like potential blood on like bleachers, like the bleachers that were behind him there. But I just don't know.
Ryan, go to Wall Street. Go to Wall Street Silver and pull it on Twitter, and let's just at least talk about the image that he's sharing. Wall Street Silver is a pretty I know it's an account Elon interacts with a lot. He's more of like a finance account, but he's got that thing about the Antifa guy, and he says it's per the Butler Police Department, but I don't see any confirmation of that at this point in time. But so we're not confirming this, but this is what's being said right now on a lot of different Twitter accounts.
Do you want to put this guy's face and name out there from this tweet?
I mean, I'm saying other people are putting it out there, bigger accounts than me. Okay. You know what I mean?
This is from Wall Street Silver.
Yes.
Per the Butler Police Department, the Trump shooter has been arrested. The scene has been identified as Mark Violets, an Antifa member. Prior to shooting, Mark Violets uploaded a video on YouTube claiming justice is coming.
So I don't have any confirmation of that. I'm trying to search this stuff out to the best of our ability, but that's what Wall Street Silver and many other accounts, big accounts, are sharing that information as well. But I'm not seeing like anything from like I don't know how. Like, I wish they would show some links or something like that to confirm that.
Yeah,
That's extremely quick information, as Gary just said. That's extremely quick. So I don't know. I'm not willing to buy into that yet because it's such quick information, but it's out there. It's out there big time. And
all right, gentlemen, I don't have much to add. Just wanna check up on you guys and just say a few words. I'm gonna keep watching the stream, and hell yeah, man, you guys are set now.
yeah, man. Well, still got a few months to go, and again, it's Trump actively.
When there's a presidency, if it happens,
yeah,
this it's just beginning, bro.
It's wild.
I just want to bring some optimism for you guys, because that's what pretty much elected Bolsonaro, and I strongly believe that it's the same thing now. That's just an incredible weapon that surely Trump's people are gonna use, as they should.
Why wouldn't you?
Absolutely. I think you guys.
And that is 100% going to be like that's going to be the cope now. Hey, it was all staged. It was just all to get sympathy. It was all to get this iconic imagery. That is going to be, and you know what? If there's going to be people that are skeptical about fucking anything that happens, if you're tweeting about that 15 minutes after he walked off the stage bloody, you're fucked up. Like, there is something fucking wrong with you. Like, holy shit.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yep, absolutely.
Guys, take care of yourselves.
Appreciate you, brother.
Take care. Bye.
All right, later, bro. All right, so Elon Musk is continuing to tweet things out right now. My Twitter is very slow at the moment. So just go to Elon's feed really quick. I mean, he's all in at this point. He's all in. Elon's all in now. Finally, I guess this has finally put him over the hump. I mean, I know a few days ago he did he had donated to the Trump campaign, but it looks like Elon Musk is becoming the #1 Trump fanboy now with this news. So that's obviously a good thing for Trump, and I think this is going to wake everybody up. That's not a brain dead leftist. Those weirdos, you can't work with them. They're never going to be convinced. Holy crap! I'm getting so many messages right now. I can't even keep up.
Yeah, it's it's hard to keep track, and Twitter's kind of a mess right now, and there's nowhere to go to get like real information, which I honestly, I'm happier with that. I am fine with that. With like, well, it'll come out eventually, and it won't be like the incidents we've had in the past where the media runs with 9 or 10 things and they're all freaking wrong and crazy. And I'd rather sift through and finally eventually get the truth and not have to rely on just small doses of framed truth. And I'm saying that nicely from the media. I'm like just Wild West. I'm fine with it, but like it's a little tough right now.
I don't know if we've seen all of this footage yet. So obviously we've seen the beginning parts, but I want to show the end.
Look what happened.
We've seen that.
All right, yeah. So it's later on when you can hear on the open mic, they say shooters down. Now.
Are we good to move? Shooters down.
Shooters down. That's right where you can hear that.
Yep.
The fact that the MAGA crowd just stayed is the fucking coolest thing I've ever seen, man. Holy crap, dude. The fact that the MAGA crowd just stayed and then they start cheering with President Trump has got to be the most American thing I've ever seen in my life.
You can't see it, like, look at everybody start standing up and looking right over here. You can see, again, we saw where Trump knew it came from. We could see everybody else looking that way as well.
Go back, because
go back what?
Go back a little bit. I thought you could see the commotion to the left, but maybe not. Hank.
No, I don't think you can. It's out of frame, I think.
There's people looking, but yeah, you can't see anything.
You start to hear people like scream for real, right?
So
there.
I talked over it. There was another, it sounded like another shot, but that's what they were screaming at.
Hold
right
on.
before that.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
And that shot, to me, that shot is the same as that single last shot you heard after you hear the boom, 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 and then you heard the quick succession of 3, boom, 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 and then I thought the last boom that you hear sounded like a different shot to me. This is bad audio. This is terrible. But that shot we heard there sounded like that also last shot. At least that's what it sounds like to me.
Move it spare. Hold. When you're ready. On you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go. Up. Hawkeye's here. Hawkeye's here. Move it to the spare. Spare, get ready. Spare, get ready. You ready? Are we good? Shooters down. Are we good to move? We're clear. Let's move. Let's move. We're clear.
Pause. So I've seen some reports that I'm trying to get. There's reports that one person died.
I'm hearing that too.
Somebody said a woman behind Trump was killed.
That's what I was going to say. So the woman behind Trump might have been killed. That's what they're saying. And then another person apparently could be in serious condition. I'm trying to get more information on that, but I don't have anything yet.
Shot a woman, piece of shit. If that's true.
Yep.
But I want to play this for this right here, and then we also get when he's walking down the stairs, another shot that I hadn't seen the video of before.
I got you, sir. I got you, sir. Let me get my shoes, sir. Hold on in your head.
Let me get my shoes.
Was that Trump?
Yeah.
You know how much those shoes cost?
What a Chad, dude. Holy crap.
Let me get my shoes, sir. Hold on in your head. So we gotta move to the closet.
Yeah, if somebody died in the crowd though, that's
awful.
That's fucking awful. And that's what I was worried about.
I think he's saying fight there. But then right here too, look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only way that you could believe that this was staged is if you believe that maybe you're not the gender you were born as. And I can't imagine anybody's that retarded. So I can't imagine it. There's no way anyone would actually believe that they are not the gender that they were born. So I can't believe there's anybody out there that thinks this is staged. But if there is, it would be that type
okay.
of
There's people who thought JFK Jr. was still alive and masquerading as somebody else. As a matter of fact, the person they said was masquerading as that other person was literally behind Trump with a hat on. So that and if you want, I don't even want to bring up all that stuff. I know about it because I'm in the woo-woo sphere, but there's going to be a certain sect of people who are going to believe it's staged.
So the fallout of this really reminds me of just because the thing that I remember vividly in my head, the Vegas shooting, when different people that were witnessing things started saying a lot of reports that ended up not being part of the official report that came down. But this says witness reveals an attendee in the crowd was also shot. I haven't even watched this yet, so we'll let it play. Whoops, probably turn the volume on.
I heard the shots.
This guy's got blood on him.
Yeah.
I thought it was firecrackers to begin with. Somebody over there was screaming, he's been shot, he's been shot. So I made my way over. I said, I'm an emergency department physician. Let me help you. The guy had spun around, was jammed between the benches. He had a headshot here. There was lots of blood, and he had brain matter there. And so I got him. There's a helicopter coming in to get him. So I got people there really helpful. I got him up on the bench. Shot that you saw? Then I did CPR, did chest compressions as well as I breathed for him.
One person.
I was the only one who did it.
We need to evacuate him.
So is he talking about the person that got shot or an attendee? Listen to what he said at the last thing he said.
One person.
I was the only one
You
that
guys,
did
we
it.
need to evacuate everybody.
Oh, he's
Come from.
okay.
So
He meant
he
I was
he
the only one that did it. I thought he meant like it was the one that did it. Just wanted to make clear.
No. So he said brain matter though. Dude.
That might be the blood we saw on the bleachers. From some of those shots still coming out.
So some guy got shot in the head.
That's what it sounds like.
Jeez, man.
So
And
this
again-
clown made a YouTube video. Like
That's what that's what the reports were, but we don't have that
everybody
fully
find the
confirmed yet.
video. Yeah.
We don't have it fully confirmed yet. And by the
Yeah.
way, I think Gary, since we
Yeah.
got such a huge audience here, this could be a good opportunity for you to plug your new exclusive show on Rumble, where you might dive a little deeper into some theories, right?
Yeah, it's a weird time to plug, but
Hey, do it, baby, do it.
Forbidden
Trump
Frontier.
would appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll do it Monday. I'll be on a Rumble show Monday, and we'll get into it. I'll do it on my noon.
I'm actually looking forward to hearing how far down that rabbit hole you're gonna go.
Oh,
on this.
dude. I will go there, man.
Yeah,
I would. There's stuff I won't even. I won't even broach the topic here. I won't even try because, for one, it just wouldn't be fun. But it's funner over there. But yeah, we'll go down the rabbit hole because I'll tell you. I don't want to get you in trouble, but what's the first thing that hits your mind when something like this? What's the first thing that goes through your mind? The first thing that goes through my mind is, like the other side is going to say it's staged. I'm on the opposite end of that. So that's where I'm coming from right now, but that's where I always come from. And 3-letter agencies have been very bad in this country's history. And it's been well documented. I could be completely wrong, and this just could be some rando. This could be just and that, like, honestly, that's the most likely right now. That this is some rando who just is raged up and has. And Dan's right. They're gonna make it sound like he's some kind of fucking nut, and try to downplay it. Possibly, if it's this guy, it might not be this guy. That's happened before. Poor Sam Hyde. had his pictures thrown up a lot of times.
Bro, the first thing I saw was Samuel Hayden. They've released the shooter's name, Samuel Hayden. There's gonna be people that run with it today.
Share the image I just tweeted, Ryan. Share that image right there. That's a good meme right there of Trump. But yeah, to recap for everybody, I mean, me and Ryan will be at the RNC next week, and I'm expecting it to be an absolute nightmare of security. I wonder how that's going to impact the RNC, if any. I mean, I have no idea.
I think it's gonna be like a fucking rock concert.
Yeah.
I mean, when you eventually get in, 6 hours later. Yeah, absolutely. It's not even like I'm not nervous or worried about anything in terms of that. I think that there we go, right there. There we go.
You know what we
Donald
need?
Trump.
This motherfucker better walk out to many men. All right, he needs to walk out to many men at the RNC. Has to happen.
Trump is the most badass person, and I think Clifton Duncan had tweeted it out, but it's the most unforced error ever to make Trump this. He is the most iconic human being of our lifetimes, all because of TDS. It's all because of Trump derangement syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he's a master at taking full advantage of these things, but yeah, man, I'm motivated as hell. And yeah, the way that the Democrats has Biden said anything, or Biden's Twitter account said anything? Have we heard any prominent Democrats speaking up about this? AOC, I would love to know what AOC has to say about this. I'd love to hear her comments.
President Biden has not said anything. AOC, I don't follow her, so I don't know. There she is. There's our girl. Nope, not a word. Let's see.
Hey, yeah. Ryan, pull up the picture of ALX just tweeted out 3 minutes ago. That's a crazy picture, dude. That's Trump on the ground. That's a wild picture. Holy shit.
God, there's so much crazy shit going on Twitter. You just do not know what's real at this point.
Let's see here.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Holy shit.
It's all like from this point on, now we're just kind of waiting for any like official reports. Because again, you got half of people saying out there the shooter is dead. They dragged out his body. You got the other half saying he's been arrested and he did a YouTube video, so it's like we'll see.
Yeah. Just we're just patiently waiting for more and more actual information.
Is this real?
This is literally our world, though. When something big happens, you have to go, is this real? You just don't know anymore.
So this says new video purportedly shows deceased shooter on roof near Trump rally.
Yeah, I was looking at too.
But I don't
know if it's real. From 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's like this is.
I just saw that video and I couldn't watch it because I'm on my phone, so I couldn't even look at it.
Be careful, yeah.
But it's like I guess I don't recognize where the rally took place, and maybe everybody did disperse and everything. But for there to be like this is supposedly what it is, for there to be nobody around it.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Is kind of strange.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get inundated with posts, some of which are going to be real, some of which are going to be not real.
Complete bullshit. Yep.
So I don't know. Again, this is Breaking 911, who is,
pretty
reputable, fucking awesome. Sometimes fucking awesome. Sometimes they've had to, they post the stuff too early, but
yep.
I will say though, I mean, I've seen a lot of people asking like, how was a gun, even got in there. I was at a Trump rally. Like they didn't go too in depth with search. It's a basic search. You know what I mean? I've been to multiple Trump rallies, and yes, you have to go through a metal detector. You have to kind of be checked, but it's not like that in depth. From what I remember, both the rallies I went to. Now, I intentionally go in there with minimal stuff because I know. So I don't know what it's like if you have a bag or anything like that. I'm really not sure.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
So the person they were taking out by hand that we showed the video of, that's the guy who got shot in the head. Okay.
So that was the dead
not the shooter. That's just a poor crowd member who was there, wrong place, wrong time.
So that wasn't the shooter.
No.
Yep.
So Breaking 911 3 minutes ago tweeted Trump assassination attempt, latest 2 dead, including shooter at PA rally. DA says President Trump grazed, fortunate to be alive. Law enforcement believes this was a serious attempt on the life of former President Trump, per NBC News. Biden given initial briefing, and then he went back to sleep.
I do see one that says 2 senior U.S. law enforcement officials tell NBC News at least 2 people are dead, including the shooter.
This is from Clay Travis. Said 5 days ago, Joe Biden said it was time to put a, quote, bullseye on Trump.
Oof.
First assassination attempt in 43 years. And this dementia-riddled pussy still hasn't said a word.
Remember crosshairs? Remember
50 state
remember crosshairs? Remember that? Okay.
Yeah, so I think if I remember that statement right, it was something like to his support or for ads or whatever. It's time we put a bullseye on Trump. Something like that.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find that because I did see that floating around earlier.
Oh boy,
these Trump images are just absolutely incredible.
The ATF has joined the Secret Service in investigating incident. We're saved.
Yeah.
So Jeremy, before I called you, you know what I was doing?
What?
It's very serious news, by the way. I was getting you gifts.
Look at you.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. So this is the quote. I want to do the full quote in context. I have one job, and that's to beat Donald Trump. I'm absolutely certain I'm the best person to be able to do that. So we're done talking about the debate. It's time to put Trump in a bullseye.
Yeah. Ooh. I mean,
you know, if Donald Trump had said that about Joe Biden, I wouldn't be all over him. Like, if somebody took a shot, but obviously doesn't fucking look good when you said that 4 or 5 days ago, and then someone literally tries to shoot Donald Trump. Well, does shoot Donald Trump.
well, we can play the game. I mean, I know it's on the nose and obvious right now, but like, flip that around. You flip that around, and Donald Trump says that about Biden. Even if nothing happens, the media would fucking go crazy for that.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that the White House is relatively silent, there's not a lot there. The fact that some of the most prominent Democrats that live on Twitter haven't said anything. I think that
Chuck Schumer. So Chuck Schumer tweeted 30 minutes ago, "I'm horrified by what happened at the Trump rally in Pennsylvania and relieved that President Trump is safe. Political violence has no place in our country."
There you go. That's a perfect response.
What every fucking Democrat should tweet from now until the end of the next week.
Yes, I would say the election, but the next week. Yes. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there's so much information. It's so hard to go to here, Ryan. I'm
going to Gavin Newsom's Twitter right now. I saw the
Ryan. Ryan, do you want me to send it to you on Twitter or Messenger? What's better for you to pull something up on stream? Okay.
You know, I searched Gavin Newsom and it gives me Adam Carolla. What the fuck?
It's because Adam Carolla owned him about 2 weeks ago.
He owns him a lot.
So here's Biden finding out, I think, that this happened, or like right as this occurred. Let's see.
Sir, there was just a shooting at President Trump's rally. Have you been briefed on this? How was your meeting with Senator Schumer?
What was that follow-up question? What was that called? What's your favorite tree?
What the fuck?
Dude, it's like you just completely
Yeah, I haven't had my meds yet.
Briefed on this? How was your meeting with Senator Schumer?
How was your meeting with Senator Schumer? Well, Senator Schumer had time to tweet out about this. You haven't yet.
Gavin Newsom has tweeted, by the way, violence has no place in our democracy. My thoughts are with President Trump and everyone impacted to the rally today.
Okay. So you guys know I don't run with like my sources and all that shit, but I'll just say someone just texted me that's very credible that said that they're hearing it was an Antifa member.
From my source on the inside, shooter identified as Antifa.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That's what we're hearing.
That was the first thing that crossed my mind when the shooting happened.
Yeah.
It's somebody from Antifa.
But it doesn't sound like it was that whoever we showed earlier. If that is the shooter, he clearly wasn't arrested, like those first posts said, right?
Yeah,
because the shooter's dead.
Yeah.
Maybe arrested in the 1800s sense, Old West.
Ryan, pull up the video I put in your DMs of Tucker. This is him talking about the next step for what's going to happen with Trump, since they couldn't stop him with all the arrests and all the lawsuits and the indictments and the raiding of Mar-a-Lago. And I think that's where Tucker really got to be a full-on like Trump guy was the raiding of Mar-a-Lago. He's even said this since, but this is what Tucker had to say.
Now, of course, I mean, look, if they protested him, they called him names. He won anyway. They impeached him twice on ridiculous pretenses. They fabricated a lot about what happened on January 6th in order to impeach him again. It didn't work. He came back. Then they indicted him. It didn't work. He became more popular. Then they indicted him 3 more times. And every single time his popularity rose. So if you begin with criticism, then you go to protest, then you go to impeachment, now you go to indictment, and none of them work, what's next? I mean, graph it out, man. We're speeding toward assassination, obviously, and no one will say that, but I don't know how you can't reach that conclusion. You know what I mean? Like, they have decided, permanent Washington, both parties have decided that there's something about Trump that's so threatening to them, they just can't have him. I mean, they're putting him on trial in March of next year in the J6 case which basically consists of trying to send him to prison for the rest of his life for complaining about the last election. That's literally what it is. Again, if this were happening in Moldova, the State Department would issue an all-hands-on-deck order to let the world know this is not a legitimate government. And yet our government is doing it. It's like it's really hard to overstate how bad this is. And I don't know where it's going, but there's a collision that's clearly imminent. And by the way, the president is senile in a way that's impossible to deny. Biden's not running the government, so like, I don't know, man. I've never been this worried about anything as I am about where this is going.
Yep.
This is wild, man. And the fact is, none of us are surprised. None of us are surprised.
No. We were waiting for something to happen this year because, I mean, let's be real. Aside from the indictments, which have been a joke, and the trials, which have been a fucking joke, it hasn't been that bad. It's been more funny, and everything helps Trump. And we were waiting for the other shoe to drop. This was it, and the year's only half over.
So for people that are tuning in, we have a huge crowd here. Thank you everybody for tuning in. If you're just tuning in, you don't know anything really, you're trying to figure out what's going on. Donald Trump, President Trump, was shot at his rally in Pennsylvania. He was hit in the ear. There are images of blood on his face. He hit the ground temporarily. He got back up. Secret Service yelled, "Shooter is down, shooter is down." Donald Trump stands up with Secret Service all over him, throws his fist in the air, tells the crowd to fight. Crowd goes crazy. They usher President Trump off the stage. He has been fully cleared. He's good. He's okay. He was hit in the ear. It did happen. Reportedly, and I'm guessing this has been confirmed, guys, but reportedly someone in the audience was shot and killed. Has that been confirmed?
Yeah, it is as confirmed as it can be right now. That sounds like
somebody
that is
was shot,
the case, and it sounds like it was the guy who we heard from the ER doctor that interview. It sounds like he was shot in the head. It was somebody who was sitting, it looks like, behind Trump.
Okay. So not only did they attempt to kill Donald Trump, but they did kill a Trump supporter today.
And didn't care if they did. I mean,
didn't care if they did.
Yeah, didn't care if they did.
Didn't care if they did. And reportedly, there was another person that might be in serious condition, but I don't think we've gotten confirmation of that.
There are now reports floating out there about maybe somebody saw him on top of the building before this happened. There are reports from people claiming that there was shots coming from more than one shooter. Of course, that could also be maybe when return fire happened and people could have got confused. There's a lot of conflicting reports out. There's reports of a shooter dead. There's reports of a shooter arrested.
I would find it hard to believe if there wasn't security footage. Like, they would have cameras, not just the news. It would be stupid if they didn't, right? If you like, there's, I don't know if we'll ever see it, but there's gotta be something.
I've been to multiple Trump rallies. Literally everybody's recording Trump when he's talking. Literally everybody has their phone out. Everybody is recording something, and just, cameras overall. I mean, Trump is putting on a production whenever he's doing this. And so, yeah.
If it was that guy on the rooftop, if that's a real video, a guy on the rooftop, and it might be significantly outside whatever perimeter they've set up. Who knows how far away he was shooting from? Obviously, we don't know what he was using yet at all. But that could be how it happened. If you're it's significantly enough outside of the security perimeter that you think you can get some shots off. But yeah, this is going to change things.
Everything. Everything's going to change.
Yep.
And, we had heard that it was an Antifa member, and then someone that we know messaged us, said the same thing, that it's an Antifa member. Ryan, I'm going to send you an image to pull up on Twitter. I haven't seen this angle before. Holy shit. This is a picture of Trump. If it's true, it looks like this is a real picture. AI, you can never tell, but that's a pretty wicked image right there of Donald Trump after he was shot. So President Trump was shot today. That did happen.
Yeah, that's they
Look
were
at that.
they actually they were focusing on that on Fox News. So
Holy shit, look at that, man. This is insanity.
they
And this
almost
is
got him. They almost got him, man.
they almost got him. I mean, they almost actually took President Trump out today. That's how close it was. That's how close. I want to also Krista Nova is keeping track of all the super chats, so all the super chats will get read. I might try to do it a little bit later tonight while I'm on the road. There's no way I'm going to get to them now, but I really appreciate all of you guys and all of the support that you always give this channel. And thanks to Ryan and Gary for hopping on unexpectedly for sure.
Yeah, I actually have to bounce here because I have to get ready for my flight tomorrow.
Oh yes, yes. So
pack and do all that shit. So
it's gonna be a wild week for me and Ryan. So we'll see how that goes. Ryan, where can they find you?
RK Outpost. I guess I gotta eventually make Patriot Outpost videos at some point as well again. But
yes, you do.
That would probably be a good time.
Yeah, now would be a really good time on that. Well, thanks for hopping in, Ryan. I appreciate it, man. And Gary, you need to get out of here.
Yeah, I need to go back. Well, I'm gonna be watching all this, so I don't know. I can hang out for a little while.
Yeah, if you don't mind hanging for just a bit, you know.
I'll hang out.
Thank you for the GI Joes. I appreciate it.
Of course, man.
That's crazy. So I was wondering if you were like, I was like, when you messaged me about it, and I was you're like, well, I picked them up, and I'm like, for yourself, motherfucker. What?
Yeah. Oh. You'll get them someday when I'm done with them. Let's see what Mark Hamill's got to say.
But yeah, Ryan, get out of here. Get ready for your flight. I'll see you
later,
tomorrow, I guess, right?
I'll see you tomorrow at some point. Yep.
Yeah. If I ever get there, I've been pulled over for hours now. Still got I think I've got 9 hours to go for my drive. So, because I don't fly. I don't like flying. So
yeah, I'll fly.
All right, later, man.
Oh, hold on, real quick. That image of the roof where there was just nobody there. This looks like the new image there. So,
oh shit,
that tells me that's the guy.
Oh shit!
Holy
crap!
Let me see if I can zoom in a little. Hold on. Enhance.
Wow, if that is real, holy shit. Oh my god.
That guy looks skinny.
He doesn't look like the guy that was first reported.
Yeah.
But
holy
sorry, I probably misgendered. They them look skinny.
Yeah, we don't know their pronouns. We have to respect the pronouns of the person who attempted to murder the president of the United States.
Jesus.
See, I mean, yeah, I'm getting, me and Gary and Ryan, we're all getting tagged in things, and it's hard to tell. There's a guy, Hail the Lord, just tagged us in something with a looks like a police officer. This man shot the shooter in just a second after the shots were fired. He saved Trump's life. That looks like a real picture.
I do think that that's a picture. But I don't know if that's
the guy that shot the shooter.
Yeah, I don't know.
He could just be positioned up in position on protocol.
Yeah. So just in, well, no, that's not just in. That's a 34-minute old report.
Yeah.
But just so everybody here knows, I'm gonna try to hopefully save everybody from being tricked. If you do see this picture out there, please don't fall for it.
Yeah.
Our friend Sam Hyde has been through enough of these. Okay.
Yes.
Ryan, before you leave, can you? I just DM'd you. Can you play that video real quick before you leave? If it's legit, it's got 30,000 likes on it.
It's 5 minutes long.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Maybe Krista can play it, and the audio. I tried to look at, but the audio is really pretty low.
Is it?
But
okay.
It's essentially somebody saying that they saw somebody climbing up on a roof before this happened.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you did watch that one though earlier? There was nothing new in that?
I tried again, the audio is really bad.
Oh, okay. Okay. No problem. Okay. Get on out of here, man.
Yeah.
Krista, pop back in here.
I got it here.
All right.
Yep.
I'll see you guys later.
Okay, later.
Do you have it,
All
Chris?
right.
Do you have that for more?
I just need the link to it. Sorry,
Uh,
I'm doing super chats. I could pull it up though if I.
I
Do you want
can.
me to send you the link on Twitter, Krista?
I got the
Yes.
private. I can put it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, I can put it in the
You'll put it
private.
in private. So, just so everybody knows, I'm driving. I'm on my phone. I'm currently traveling to Wisconsin to the Republican National Convention. I will be there. Ryan will be there. All of this happened. I decided to go live immediately after Gary calls me. Gary called me, and I didn't even know what was going on because I was just recording a video from my car for Geeks and Gamers. And now it's like, well, screw it. I'm going live. So I called Krista. Okay, so this is the video right here.
Yeah, it's recorded from a TV, so audio not good, folks.
I'll go ahead and play it.
Someone who was here. You weren't inside the event, nope, but you were just outside. Tell us what you saw.
So we had a party here all day. You can see behind us at the Brinkles Farming Greenhouse here. We had a party, and we all decided, hey, you know, when we hear Trump up there, we're going to walk up through the field, stand by the trees out there under the shade, and watch and listen to the rally. Right? We couldn't see him, but we could hear him. So we walked up. And probably 5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking. I'm estimating here. I have no idea, you know. But we noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, and, you know, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle. We could clearly see him with a rifle. Absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey, man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? You know, like they didn't know what was going on. You know, we're like, hey, right here on the roof. We can see him from right here. We see him. You know, he's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for, 2 or 3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
So you're certain that the shots came from that guy on the roof?
100%. 100%.
And he was up there for a couple of minutes.
He was up there.
You saw him up there for a couple of minutes.
Absolutely. At least 3 to 4 minutes.
And you were telling the police and the Secret Service?
We were telling the police. We were pointing.
And the Secret Service.
They were looking at us from the top of the barn. They were looking at us the whole time when we were standing by that tree.
Could they see
binoculars?
Could they see him?
Probably not, because the roof, the way the slope went, he was behind where they could see. But why is there not Secret Service on all of these roofs here? I mean, this is not a big place.
Did you see, I mean, obviously everyone, when the shooting started, everyone was very panicked. Did you see what happened to him at all?
Oh, yeah, they blew his head off.
Okay, sorry.
Secret Service blew his head off.
Okay, just be careful because we don't quite know who's watching, but you're pretty sure they shot the guy?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Yep.
You saw that happen?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And did you see them go up to him afterwards, or?
They crawled up on the roof. They had their guns pointed at him, make sure he was dead. He was dead, and that was it. It was over.
That's incredibly shocking.
The guy was on the roof right there. You can see the white roof right there.
Did you get a look at him? Could you?
No, other than he was in muted colors, tan type clothing. We saw the rifle flinging around as he was trying to crawl. I mean, we saw the rifle, 100%.
Do you know about guns? Do you know what kind of weapon it was?
Oh, I absolutely know about guns, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it was a rifle of some sort. I wouldn't know, I wasn't close enough to read the label on it, but it was a rifle of some sort. Yeah, absolutely.
So how do you process what you've just seen?
I don't know what to say, man. All I'll tell you is, if I walked up close to there with anything that Secret Service considered a problem, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you right now. But I don't know why a guy who we're standing there pointing out to police and Secret Service is crawling up the roof. Yes, right there by that tree. We were outside the security perimeter. But my question is, there's only a few buildings around here. Why is Secret Service not on every building here?
Well, there's a whole bunch of questions, I think, that are going to come.
There's a whole bunch of questions.
Yeah.
Yes, she was right in front of me. She kept going back and forth right in front of me. Yes.
Tell us about her.
I mean, nice horse, nice lady running with a flag. Seemed very, patriotic.
But what's the significance of her?
No, he asked me if I saw a horse.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, I'm sorry you had to witness that. That was a terrible thing. And you should stay safe with your family and
Gotcha.
Thanks for your time.
Man.
Someone who.
All right, so that's just there's so much insanity around. Barack Obama has tweeted. Barack Obama has tweeted and gave the right response for sure. Even though fuck you, Barack Obama, I don't believe anything you said, but I'll at least give you credit for giving a bullshit politically correct answer. So I wanted to at least make note of that. But Barack Obama has tweeted out. And he basically just denounced all the actions and everything like that. So just putting that out there. I responded just with Trump 2024 to save America. So let me read it. I know you got up on screen. There is absolutely no place for political violence in our democracy. Although we don't know exactly what happened, we should all be relieved that former President Trump wasn't seriously hurt. Yeah. Doubt that you believe that. And use this moment to recommit ourselves to civility and respect our politics. Michelle and I are wishing him a quick recovery. So there you go. Statement made. That was painful for him to write. That was painful for him to write.
I'm sure his assistant had a hard time writing that for him.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. So there it is, man. Most iconic picture in history right there.
We need merch of this.
Huh?
We need merch of this on shirts right now.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I mean, it's the greatest image in history, and it's going to continue. Like, I don't know what else the guy can do. He's been arrested. They've raided Mar-a-Lago. They've shot at him. They've gone after his family. They've literally done every single thing. If you were writing, this is better storytelling than anything we've seen in Hollywood in the past 10 years, Gary.
Yes.
It's just, it's unbelievable, man.
Dude,
it really is.
Yeah, making the man an outlaw, right? So just for those of you who aren't in our country, making him just cooler to every American who doesn't have TDS and maybe had been on the fence, and then surviving this. It's I mean, the election's inevitable, but I honestly just, it sucks that somebody died because, and not the fuck the shooter, but some innocent person did die or is grievously injured. But we heard that EMT say that he saw brain matter. So even if he does survive, it's like, what kind of survival is that going to be? But
yeah.
So that's that. I'd like to see some recognition of that person, right? Of the person who fucking died, just being there supporting a president. And we don't want anything to happen to Trump, of course, but the supporters just important, and we need to fucking hear that. And then we're going to hear all the crazy theories over the next week, and that's going to be entertaining. Let's not lie. Like, that's going to be entertaining to watch. Most of it'll be bullshit. But if what that guy just recounted, Jeremy, if that's true, there's a let's be reasonable. I'll try to be reasonable. If you're a cop hearing this from some crazy ginger with a beer in his hand, there's a guy and a gun, the least you could do is go and investigate immediately. You don't go, what? So I don't know. Maybe it didn't go down exactly like that. We're just going off of this guy's account. But if there was any kind of hesitancy, that's suspect.
Yeah, absolutely. Biden has tweeted. Okay. Let me see. I tried to respond to it. I did. Okay, I responded to it. Let's see. So President Biden from the @POTUS account says, I have been briefed on the shooting at Donald Trump's rally in Pennsylvania. I am grateful to hear that he's safe and doing well. God, these guys are so full of shit. I'm praying for him and his family and for all those who were at the rally as we await further information. Jill and I are grateful to the Secret Service for getting him to safety. There's no place for this kind of violence in America. We must unite as one nation to condemn it. Do you see my response? Look at my response. Scroll down just a little bit. I am so done. These guys have spent the last 8 years saying Donald Trump was literally Hitler, and now all of a sudden on an assassination attempt, now the guy that you have claimed is literally Hitler, you're saying the guy that is literally Hitler, you're happy that he's alive. None of that shit makes sense. None of it.
It's all theater, like you just said. It's a narrative. It's a story with characterization, completely falsified events presented as reality. It is a script. It is more scripted than Hollywood these days. So yeah, you know, like, God, they're biting their tongue until it bleeds today. You know they are. I gotta run. I gotta go out to dinner.
No, you're good, man. I've got some people coming in that's going to help us keep the stream rolling. Gary, thank you, man. I appreciate it, brother. Go check out Neurotics. He's the man. He's the king of the geek world. That's my boy, Gary.
Whatever.
So
yeah, and really known for my geopolitical knowledge. So hey, I'm glad he's okay again. Rest in peace to the person in the stands.
Gary was a felon before Trump made it cool.
Damn straight.
So.
Damn straight. Damn straight.
But,
all right. Hail the 198. Hail chat. Thanks for keeping us informed and send me all the messages and all the rest of the guys. You guys are awesome. And keep it going, Jeremy. I'll be listening on the way.
Hell yeah, man. Let's go. Later, Gary.
Take care.
All right.
Thanks, Krista.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Later.
So we've got some peeps going to be joining us. It's Josiah. All right.
What is up? I am celebrating because Trump just won the election today. This is insane. Holy crap.
Yes, sir.
Holy shit.
This is the wildest day ever, dude. All right, how long you got, Josiah? You got some time to stay and hang out with us?
Yeah, I got a little bit of time, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Krista, also send a link to Jay Hellstorm. I'm gonna let you talk, Josiah. Give us your thoughts, because
bro,
this is crazy.
Bro, just think about this, okay? They have literally tried at this point everything to stop Trump. They impeached him. They impeached him again, indicted him unjustly, took his money, arrested him, mugshotted him, shot him. They've tried everything. And yet, Trump still stands because he's a fucking legend. He's a fucking badass, man.
And I will say, and I do not. It is of noteworthy because there's a lot of information out there that it's hard to process everything going on. But in no way, shape, or form, when we are saying we're happy that Trump's going to win or whatever, someone did die today. That is awful. They killed a Trump supporter. I'm aware of that. You're aware of that. You know, the audience, obviously. And so in no way, shape, or form is any of that meant to be disrespectful to anyone that was hurt today, because those are our type of people. Those are the MAGA crowds. That's us. And the thing that, the thing that we have to realize is that that's exactly how they view people like us. If I wear a MAGA hat out in public, I have to worry about if somebody's going to try to do something to me.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
And,
by the way, for like the people out there that are saying this is staged, you are fucking beyond stupid. Okay. You are beyond fucking retarded. Okay. But to be honest, like, I think they know that this isn't staged, but it shatters their narratives, and they will try to do anything to try to bend this to fit their narrative, but it isn't going to work. After the Biden and Trump debate, after like this incident, their narratives have been completely obliterated over the past couple of weeks. So,
yeah, the MAGA momentum is through the roof right now. You can bring Hailstorm in at any point because Hailstorm's good at keeping up with a lot of the news and stuff. Right? I think that was Hailstorm, right? Who was that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's Hailstorm. Yep.
What's Hailstorm?
The amount of news right now is insane. Like,
yeah,
I can't keep up
Hailstorm.
with
If you see any official news or anything that's confirmed that we have not been aware of at this point, please let us know, because I know you're good at keeping up with all of that.
Gotcha.
But so again, I was recording a video for the main Geeks and Gamers channel that completely is irrelevant at this point in time. And Gary calls me, and I was watching the Trump rally right before I pulled over, because I was like, I had the Trump rally on as I'm listening while I'm driving. And Gary's like, Trump was just shot at. I'm like, what? And Oh no, he said shots at the Trump rally is what he said. He said shots at the Trump rally. So I just figured like it was something crazy off in the distance, and I turned the video on and I saw like no, Trump actually got hit. Donald Trump was shot today, and a Donald Trump supporter was killed today.
Yep.
That's how.
100%. Yeah.
What's her name? What's the leftist Democrat out in California? The black woman that was claiming we should get in violence in the streets. This is years ago.
Yeah.
The one that had the wig.
Maxwell. What's her name? It's Maxwell something, right?
Yeah, she just had the wig on the other day in the CNN interview. Maxine Waters. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want what I hope is we can find all of these clips of all of these Democrats calling for this type of stuff, including Joe Biden. Whereas they can't find any clips of Donald Trump saying anything remotely close to this. And that's what everybody needs to remember, because no matter who you are, whether you're a white, straight white male, or if you're a black female, they view you as beneath the earth if you don't line up with their narrative. Now, if you're a white male, that's easy for them to dismiss. But if you're like a black male or black female or a non-white male, and you don't line up with the narrative, they deem that to be extremely problematic for them, because that goes against their narrative. And this is like, we've been working towards this. How do you call a man Hitler for 8 years and then say, I'm so glad he's okay after assassination? How does that work? You don't get to call somebody Hitler for 8 years and then say, I'm so relieved that he wasn't killed in this assassination attempt.
It's all just bullshit. It's bullshit coming from them. Yeah. Like, they don't actually believe that. They wish that he was dead. Like 100%. Like, it's all just complete nonsense. They're just speaking, they're saying the things that they have to say, you know what I mean? But we all know that it's complete bullshit coming from these people. So
yeah. Absolutely.
Dude, like, and the thing is, like, all these Democrat, politicians, they always will shit on American people. Trump has never shitted on American people whatsoever. He's attacked the media, he's attacked Democrats, but he's never actually gone out of his way to say anything negative about the American people. You know what I mean? He is 100% for the people. We saw that right after he got shot, okay? Right after he got shot, what was he doing? He was waving to the people, bro. He was like, he was waving, he was fist pumping, telling people to keep fighting. Like, he was 100% after he almost, his life was almost taken. And in that moment, the thing that he was focused on was the people. He continued to focus on the people in that instance.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
shows that Trump is just built different, man. He is like, it's insane. It is absolutely insane.
I've talked about this many times, and I can't really understand how he is, but the left seems to think Donald Trump is actually like beyond being a human being, but in reality, he is just a human being. He's just a normal man with flaws like everybody else. He's got flaws like all of us on this stream. Everybody watching this stream, we all have flaws. We all have things that are not perfect, and that's the reality of being a human being. I don't understand how Donald Trump as an individual deals with the weight of being Donald Trump. I don't understand it. I can't comprehend how he's able to move forward with everything that he goes through.
None of us would be able to handle it. Like, there's no fucking way. So, like, he is just on a whole other level, man. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah.
And the fact that he continues to push forward, the fact that he continues to fight for the American people despite everything that has been lobbed at him for the past 8 years is like, you have to be a special human being to be able to do that. So, and think about this, like, Biden himself tweeted this morning, like, more bullshit about like taking our guns and infringing on like the Second Amendment. Like, this shit didn't happen by the gun nuts, like, towards Biden. This happened by leftists who are supposed to be all like anti-gun towards Trump. And this happens time and time again. Leftists are the freaks who are doing this disgusting shit. Okay, they're the violent ones. The amount of narratives that are being destroyed by this entire thing is just amazing. Like, and I mean, like the fact is that like the amount of like it's all just really projection at the end of the day. Like the amount of projection that is coming from these Democrats is wild stuff. They are truly the ones who are the ones that are seeking violence, and kind of like what you're talking about, like Maxine Waters, like that is exactly what these people are. Trump has never called for violence, never. He's not the guy that's done that.
No, not at all, not at all. So I'm still, there's just so much information right now that I'm trying to
go through. Let me refresh Twitter here, see what's going on.
Pull up James O'Keefe's tweet that he made about 15 minutes ago, and somebody share that. Biden is live right now. Fucking find that. Somebody find it and share it right now. Biden is live. Holy shit. Where? Just type up. I don't know. Go to Fox News or something on their YouTube channel. See if we can get that. We're looking for it right now. We're looking for it right. ABC News YouTube is, if people are saying ABC News.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Holy shit. I have an insane tweet that Grace Randolph just deleted as well.
Okay.
And I'll get you back to you if I do. Okay. I don't know enough to. I have an opinion, but I don't have any facts. So I want to make sure we have all the facts before I make any more comments. Thank you.
Are you worried about
Back it up.
failing as president?
President Biden with that short statement there. Again, he's in Rehoboth, Delaware for the weekend, but released a statement earlier tonight by City Hall. No specific threat, though, in connection to New York at this time. Here comes President Biden. Let's listen.
All the agencies in the federal government as the situation, based on what we know now. I have tried to get a hold of Donald. He's with his doctors. Apparently he's doing well. I plan on talking to them shortly, I hope, when I get back to the telephone. Look, there's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this.
You fucking condoned it.
Thank the Secret Service and all the agencies, including the state agencies, that have been engaged in making sure that people who, and we have more detail to come relative to other people maybe injured in the audience. I don't have all that detail.
Or, dead.
Like, I may be able to come back a little later tonight, but we'll put out a statement if we don't.
After I take my nap.
If it's not convenient for you all. But the bottom line is that the Trump rally was a rally that he should have been able to be conducted peacefully without any problem. But the idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of. It's just not appropriate. I mean, everybody must condemn it. Everybody. I'll keep you informed, and if I'm able to speak to Donald, I'll let you know that as well. But so far, it appears he's doing well, number one. Number two, that there's thoroughly investigating what happened to anyone else in the audience. We have some reports, but not final reports. And every agency in the federal government, I'm going back to my phone to speak with the federal agencies that are being put together again to give me an updated briefing. Has anything happened? They learned any more in the last couple hours. So thank you very much. And I hope I get to speak to them tonight, and I'll get back to you if I do. Okay. I don't know enough to. I have an opinion, but I don't have any facts. So I want to make sure we have all the facts. Thank you.
Holy shit, bro!
Dude,
is this an assassination attempt?
It's unbelievable, man. Like this guy has spent 8 years telling us that Donald Trump is a racist Hitler that has to be stopped. He's a threat to our democracy.
Greatest threat to America.
Yeah, greatest threat to America. But I'm happy he's not dead now. None of these things don't add up. When you go so hard with your TDS, guess what? You don't get to fall back on, I'm glad Donald's okay. You don't get to do that, okay? Yep. You don't get to do that. Donald Trump has said consistently, Joe Biden's the worst president in the history of our country. Okay, that's a very strong opinion that is justifiable for anybody to say. They have said Donald Trump is literally Hitler, that he's the biggest threat to American democracy. You don't get to say you're glad that guy's okay after you've made those statements for 8 years. You don't get to do that.
Yep, exactly. So are all the Democrats now going to take responsibility for inciting this violence, or are they just going to pretend like that's not how that works anymore? That whole narrative, because that's exactly like they try to throw that on Trump all the time, like, oh, the things that Trump says sets a dangerous precedent, it sets a dangerous narrative, and now all of the violence that is happening is because of the things that Trump says. But now when something like this happens, they're going to pretend like, oh no, we didn't have anything to do with that, guys. Come on.
It's disgusting, man. It's really disgusting.
By the way, I have an absolutely insane tweet that Grace Randolph deleted. Okay.
Okay.
So this is what. Yeah. Let me go ahead and share it here.
Holy crap! Oh man, let's see.
Okay, so I have it pulled up on the stream there. I don't know if you can pull it up or not, but
yeah, Chris has got the access. So Krista, if you're here.
There we go.
All right, so she says, this is just getting insane in every possible way. I don't want to talk politics anymore, as this is getting very serious, and no matter what happened, no matter who is on the ticket, no matter what happens, I will be voting Democrat come November.
Holy Grace. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Holy hell. All right. So we are all, let's see that, hang on. Somebody just said Benny Johnson reporting something. The chat's moving too fast for me. So go look at Benny Johnson's Twitter and see what he's saying right now. Let's see. And then, Krista.
Yeah.
If you can go to my most iconic image in history tweet.
Uh-huh.
And then show the one below it. So somebody said, breaking, Disney has already released their updated version of the iconic Trump photo.
Let's see. So your Twitter, right under most iconic.
James C. Foster tagged us in a tweet from Charlie Kirk that says, seeing reports that President Trump will be at tonight's UFC fight with Dana White. Warrior spirit. Bro.
What? No way. What?
He gets shot in the head. He's like, I'm all right. I'll still be there. I'll still be there.
Holy shit. Pull it up. Pull the Charlie Kirk tweet up right now.
All right. I got it.
Holy shit. This guy is on such another level that I can't even comprehend it, dude. Holy shit. All right. Holy crap.
Mr. Grace. I've been shot worse.
Man. So again, I do feel that like it is incredibly awful that someone lost their life, and it's hard to be like celebratory from this perspective. But look at this. The bottom line is the bottom line is Trump has to win, and he will win, because if he doesn't, this is what they think of Trump supporters, what they did to a Trump supporter today.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's see. Somebody in the chat. Let's see. I don't know. The chat's moving so fast right now. But yeah, this is insane, dude. I truly can't believe that this is happening. But at the
Thanks
same
for everyone
time,
that's tagging us and stuff on Twitter, by the way. That's very helpful to kind of see what's going on. So let's see, what is this? Okay, yeah. So this is the whole like Biden thing about like the Secret Service and stuff.
the fact that anybody again, I know there's people out there saying it's all scripted, and mental derangement is a huge problem in our country. Mental derangement is a huge problem. 20 years ago, if you would have told me that people actually believe something that stupid, I would have said there's no way. But now we live in a world where, men are running around dressed as women and vice versa, thinking that that's who they are. We live in a clown world. We live in an absolute clown world. So, yeah, it is what it is. So there's a lot of mentally deranged people. Most of them have pronouns in their bio. And, yeah, it's... Yeah, the fact that like someone died and you're saying, and people on Twitter, I've seen people on Twitter going crazy. A lot of anime profile weirdos are saying that that this is all like a staged or something like that. It's unbelievable.
That is ridiculous, man. That is absolutely insane. I don't know. I mean, there's like this there's this tweet that's kind of talking about the so a source familiar with Trump's security detail tells the Federalist that the former and future president's detail has been asking for beefed up protection and resources for weeks, but has been rebuffed time and again by Biden's DHS. DHS, which oversees Secret Service protective detail, wasn't responsive to those requests for more resources. So
who was that from?
That was from Sean Davis, who works for the Federalist.
There's an eyewitness.
So I don't know if
around.
I don't know if that's like 100% legit, but I have been hearing more reports that is what was going on. So about the security stuff, it's pretty crazy. Wow. Yeah.
Hey,
like
Krista, can you send Madam Savvy a link?
Sure.
This is crazy, bro.
And then Elon Musk also endorsed Trump as well. I don't know if you talked about that.
Full on endorsement.
And like a couple of years ago, Elon Musk said that he was never going to publicly endorse a president.
Mm-hmm.
Now here he is.
Yep, absolutely.
He did it.
I want to give I do want to give a massive shout out to Krista. Krista's the only reason this stream is happening, because there was no way my signal was going to be able to keep this. So guys, make sure you thank Krista, and she's going to get a big chunk of the super chat love tonight. So if you're supporting the stream, just you're helping support Krista. So thank you, Krista, for making this happen.
Thank you.
Well, no, like she had just I'd called her and I was like, Krista, what are you doing? She goes, she's had some stuff going on. I'm like, I need you right now. I need you right now because this happened. She goes, okay, I'll drop everything I'm doing. And here she is. Madam Savvy. What's up, Madam Savvy?
Give me 1 second. All my audio broke.
No, you're good. You're good. It's a StreamYard thing. StreamYard's all jacked up. So, but this whole thing is so wild right now. Whole chat's thanking Krista for the stream. So
thank you.
Yeah, we peaked at like 15 or 16,000 at one point. And so thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I am currently traveling to Wisconsin right now for the RNC. It's going to be a wild week. It's going to be a wild week.
Maximus tagged me in a tweet of like a compilation of the things that people have been saying over the years from Madison Cawthorn about like the Democrats have been saying, calling for violence against Trump and stuff. So I don't know if you want to play that on the stream, but I do have that.
Let me. I'll watch. Who tagged you in it?
Xanaximus.
Okay, I'll DM it to me, Xanaximus, and I'll check it out. All right, I'm gonna go get me something to drink because I'm parked at a gas station right now.
Okay.
Josiah, if you can kind of keep the ship going.
Yeah, I
Remember,
got it.
anything we're sharing, make sure we've kind of double checked anything to make sure, because we want to make sure nothing like that gets thrown out there.
Sure.
I'll be back in just a minute. So Josiah, kind of steer the ship.
Okay.
And Savvy, welcome. Are you here?
Thank you. Yes. Sorry, I just want to make sure there's no echo when I do unmute.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're good.
You sound good. Yeah.
Yeah, you sound good. All right. So Josiah is takeover. I don't know if Jay's around, Krista, but you can tell Jay he can hop in here if he wants to, and I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Savvy, I don't think we've officially met, so hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Crazy things and circumstances to meet under.
Indeed. So what are kind of your initial thoughts about all of this that's going on?
So obviously I'm shocked. Assassination attempts are something that I expected to only read about in history books or hear about from other nations. The fact that thanks to Trump's wild movements that could have possibly saved his life
Yeah,
is
for real.
insane.
Mhm.
I don't care how anybody leans politically. I don't care how passionate you are. No previous president deserves to be shot at. This is concerning. Obviously, I don't know. It's really speechless. Like I don't know
Mhm.
what the average person is supposed to say to something like this.
Yeah, it is truly shocking. Yeah, I was literally at the park with like I took my kids to the park and then I saw the news and I was like, holy shit, I gotta go home right now because this is crazy stuff. So yeah, it's wild. Yeah, and it's true. Like we are literally living in a historical moment right now, with everything that's going on. And you know, there's like I love the picture of like all the pictures. The photography has been
Oh
on
my God,
point
they're incredible.
for this. The fact that like, you know, there's bullets flying around and these photographers are like, nah, we gotta get the pictures. That's pretty incredible. So shout out to the photographers for that because wow, we got some great historical pictures from this entire thing. Let me see what
I
else
don't
we
know
have
if you guys
going on
have,
here.
obviously you don't want to show blood on YouTube, but there is an interview with an older man who I guess offered some sort of care to the individual who was shot in the
Okay.
head in the
Yeah.
stands.
Mhm. Mhm.
He said that he administered CPR, tried to get his head elevated, but that there was brain matter.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. It
his
is.
shirt was
And
covered in blood. Yeah.
yeah, and that's the one thing that we have to remember is that, you know, in this whole event, there was a life that was taken, and that
Mhm.
tragedy is something that we can't forget. Have we gotten the name of the person that was um
It
killed?
hasn't been officially the person who was killed?
Yeah.
I don't believe the victim has been named, and I don't believe that the shooter has also been credibly named. There
Yeah,
are
there's just
some
reports.
yeah, it's floating around, and then there was the one where it was a picture of an Italian, soccer player.
Yeah, I'm seeing so many conflicting reports on who the shooter was and stuff too. It's kind of all over the place right now.
A lot of people are saying like it's an Antifa guy, but again, there's nothing like official. But
Right.
that's the big thing I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. And I see like a bunch of like I see like so many different pictures of people too. It's like this is the shooter, and it's like no, this is the shooter. It's like okay, they all look completely different. So what the heck is going on here? Let me see what else we have going on here on Twitter. Any other news coming in right now?
I think it's absolutely abhorrent that the media and Biden would not call it an assassination attempt.
That is insane. That is insane. Some of these headlines have been some of the most
CNN's quick
pathetic
change.
headlines I have
Yeah.
ever seen in my life. Holy
That
crap.
it
Yeah.
is insulting and a joke, and it should be a wake-up call to every single normal person in America, even if they just watch the mainstream media. Every single person can acknowledge, "Okay, no, that was an assassination attempt. Why aren't you using those words?" I mean,
Mhm.
the mainstream media has just completely if they had any credibility left to anyone, it's gone now. There's
Mhm.
no way anyone can respect that.
Yep. 100%. And like I was talking about earlier, you know, the people that are the violent people here are the leftists. Like when the whole the Supreme Court you know, ruled that Trump had immunity and all that stuff, what did we see the leftists immediately do? They went to calling for Trump to be eliminated. Some of the people literally said on Twitter like Biden can now eliminate Trump because of immunity. Like, and so it's crazy because, you know, if this was reversed, you know, if like conservatives were saying this type of stuff, which they aren't. And that's the crazy thing is that Trump has never been the one to call for violence in anything. But all these leftists have been just going crazy talking about this. And now what happens? A couple weeks after the Supreme Court ruling, an event happens that everyone has been talking about, that all these leftists have been talking about over the past couple weeks of, oh, well, now you can take Trump out and it'll be fine. I'm not saying, by the way, that Biden's the one behind this, but I'm saying that the leftists are the ones that are calling for violence.
The mentally ill, no matter what side, obviously, they take horrifying rhetoric and they run with it. And that's, that is the problem with this country. We have a terrible mental illness crisis. It's not necessarily guns. It is literally the mentally ill behind it. And it is, as you guys have been saying, they vilified him violently for the past 8 years. And finally somebody, whether, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but either it's somebody who ran with it or somebody who got orders, or maybe it's something from fucking the dark web. Who knows?
You can't call a guy Hitler for 8 years and expect a mentally deranged person to not take it seriously.
Yeah.
You can't do that. By the way, I am currently driving, so I will be muted a little bit, but so just keep that aware. I might skip in and out. Okay. So, but I have to get back on the road or I'm never going to make it to Wisconsin.
Yeah, so I mean, Trump will probably still be at the RNC. He'll probably be like, I mean, if he's actually gonna show up at the UFC tonight, then he's gonna definitely be at the RNC. So, oh man, that is incredible stuff.
The fact that this dude might show up to the RNC or to the UFC fight tonight, and I guarantee you, if he's doing that because he knows it's going to show strength.
Yes.
It's going to show strength and power, which is exactly what he wants to show right now. And there's not a better opportunity. This is going to be the most viral moment ever if he walks out there. So have we gotten more confirmation if that's actually a thing? I mean, I know Charlie Kirk said that's what he's hearing. Do we have any more information on that?
I have not seen any more confirmation on that. I've been trying to find any more details about that, but I haven't found anything yet.
And I got a message from my buddy Az over Hill versus Babyface Az, and he says, "I'm on a rowboat right now on my way to fight for America."
Hell yeah! It's converting even the Brits. Let's go.
So right now, I just want to say, since I am driving and my signal is going to be very hit or miss. If anything happens with me, Josiah, you can steer the ship on the show. Krista, obviously, you have ultimate power to end the stream or whatever we have to do. But just want to give that clearance right now. If something, if I lose signal.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, this is another video that we could screen to see if we want to show this, but this is coming from a guy who was just yards away from the incident who describes what happened. So we do have that video of kind of another witness at the event if we wanted to play that. Let me go ahead and I'll send this.
I posted a picture in our private chat just to kind of give an aerial visual of where Trump was in relationship to the shooter and how, I don't understand how that wasn't secured, how the roof wasn't secured.
Yeah, and I think there was a guy who was kind of, he saw that there was a guy on the roof and he was telling the police and they weren't really doing much, which was kind of wild. Oh wow, this is interesting.
So what are we looking at right now?
So that's an aerial view of where the shooter was, and then the blue down south in the field, that's where Trump was standing. So up in the northern part of the picture, that's where the shooter was, on top of the white building.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I mean, it's a clear shot. There's nothing there. How Secret Service did not secure that, I don't know. That is an obvious point.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I don't know what, you know what? I need to retitle this right now because I'm going to retitle this stream. So you guys go ahead and talk for a minute.
Yeah.
I'll retitle the stream just for a minute.
Obviously, it's tragic it's extremely tragic that someone did lose their life, but the stream that we could be that we're talking on right now could have been a very different stream if that if that bullet was an inch over, you know what I mean? We could actually be talking about Trump being dead right now. That's how close this incident got, which is just insane. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull up this video as well.
Krista, I just private messaged you the title. If you can just make sure everything's all the first letters are capitalized, and just update the title of the stream to that, please.
Okay, got you.
If you don't mind.
I
know you're juggling a lot right now.
It's all good. Josiah, you pulled
All right,
something up.
Hellstorm, you finding anything out for us on this UFC stuff?
Yeah, I've been posting a lot in the DMs here.
Okay. All right. What do we got here, Josiah?
Yeah, so this is just another witness who is just a few who's just a few yards away from the incident, who describes what happened. So
we just learned, Joseph, you weren't listening to the program here, but Lester Holt, NBC News, just reporting that one of the attendees has deceased, has died from injuries as a result of the shooting.
Pause for a minute.
Joseph, you told me.
Krista, Johnny wants a link. Tell Troy.
Okay, got you.
All right, go ahead, Josiah.
Yeah.
Off camera that you may have witnessed this, and I'm so sorry to be talking to you in this tragic moment, but can you describe what it is that you saw?
I was attending the rally. I was in the set of bleachers, the very far left of the podium where President Trump was speaking. I was there with friends. I heard several gunshots. The man beside me suffered a gunshot wound to the head, was instantly killed, fell to the bottom of the bleachers. Another woman looked like she got hit in the forearm or hand. And then at that point in time, it was rather chaotic at that point because half the people were looking because they thought it was fireworks. I knew it was gunshots right away. My friend, he hit the deck. I was kind of looking around just trying to see where the shots were coming from. It seemed to me like the shots were coming from behind the bleachers. It seemed to me the man got hit in the head from behind. He was killed instantly, as far as I could tell. And at that point, a state police and a SWAT team, started evacuating the bleachers, and then I helped carry the man out of the bleachers to a tent that was behind the bleachers.
You helped carry the man yourself. What was his condition when you were carrying him?
He's deceased. He died.
How close were you to him?
A couple yards. It wasn't very far.
Man.
Did you know the man?
No, it's a complete stranger. They put a towel over his head and then carried him off.
Hey, go to Drama Alert 22 minutes ago. Hassan Piker, I guess he's claiming this was staged. Drama Alert Twitter account 22 minutes ago.
Yeah, he said he was clip farming like FaZe.
Holy shit.
This is the guy that said America deserved 9/11. That's what Hassan Piker said all those years ago.
He is an absolute loser. I don't know how anybody listens to him.
Drama Alert. Let's see.
Hey, I don't know if did we get a Ripple Raid earlier? Send him a link too if he wants to hop in here, Krista.
Okay.
Krista's hail Krista. Okay, she's dealing with a lot, chat. So
I'm like that meme
Make sure you
with
show
the cat on the keyboard just slamming it. That's me right now. Here we go. All right, here's Hassan's comment.
As well as you saw
He's clip farming harder than the new crop of FaZe talent. He's like FaZe Ronaldo. He's clip farming harder than Jinxie. He keeps throwing up his fucking fist.
Been at many of these Trump rallies.
Yeah,
And here's a picture from one of our colleagues there on the ground, the photojournalists who are in the front row showing the blood on points, as well as you saw
He's clip farming harder than the new crop of FaZe talent. He's like FaZe Ronaldo. He's clip farming harder than Jinxie. He keeps throwing up his fucking fist.
Been at many of these Trump.
Are you kidding? Like,
What
this
a
is the greatest
fucking
gift
idiot.
to
journalists.
Trump's gonna win all 50 states. Trump's gonna win all 50 fucking states if these clowns keep talking.
He's clip farming harder.
Yeah, that's on the internet forever now. He will forever have that. Not that it matters. Not that he gives a shit about shame, but he's got daddy's money. But how? I don't have the words to fully express how absolutely low IQ he is. And I'm just saying that so nicely and calmly because I don't want to get anybody in trouble.
Hey, somebody go to my retweet that I just tweeted. Antonio Brown, share that one. Oh my god. This is the greatest tweet of the day right here. This is the greatest tweet of the day. Antonio Brown.
We have Johnny here. You shared
What's
it,
up,
Jeremy?
Johnny?
What's up, dude?
Crazy day, brother.
It is crazy. But I tell you what, God was looking out for this country today. Like, that was crazy. We were 1 inch away from things being even crazier, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this tweet from Antonio Brown as soon as somebody can share
I
it.
want to see Antonio
I
Brown's
put it
tweet.
in private chat. It's AB84, right?
Yeah, right here. You don't vote for Trump, you
Let's go. That is amazing. Oh man.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys kind of carry things because, like I said, I'm driving and my signal's a little hit or miss. But there's way too many people to end this stream. So I do appreciate it. Before I kind of take a step back, let everybody else talk. What we know, President Trump, an assassination attempt was made on President Trump today at his Pennsylvania rally. He was hit in the ear. We have got confirmation that one Trump supporter that was seated behind Donald Trump has been killed. Absolute tragedy. I don't know if it was a male or female. I've heard both, so I don't know for sure if it was a male or a female. That's kind of irrelevant. Someone died. It doesn't really matter what they were. And then reports that there was another person that was injured, but I don't know if that's confirmed. That's what we know. We also are hearing that President Trump might be at the UFC event with Dana White tonight. That's all we know. So we'll keep it flowing. But Johnny, what are your thoughts on all this?
Yeah. I mean, he's a warrior, man. If he's showing up to the fight tonight, part of me is just like, I get it from the optics standpoint, but like, there's so much momentum out there. Just protect yourself right now. I don't. To me, I just think that I don't know. I just shelter yourself and have armed security for a while. That's my thought on it. But the optics are going to look amazing. I know he's a fighter. I know he's a warrior.
Sorry to cut you, Johnny. So Trump just did make a statement on Truth Social. So let me see if I can pull it up right now.
Bring it up.
Sorry, Alan just sent that to me. So shout out to Alan. All right.
Yeah, Truth Social is like not opening for me at all.
You're good. I have the screenshot right here.
Traffic's got to be insane.
So Josiah, if you'd like to read it. Sorry, I'm doing a bunch.
Yeah, no, you're good. I want to thank the United States Secret Service and all of law enforcement for their rapid response on the shooting that just took place in Butler, Pennsylvania. Most importantly, I want to extend my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed, and also to the family of another person that was badly injured. It is incredible that such an act can take place in our country. Nothing is known at this time about the shooter, who is now dead. I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong and that I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening. God bless America.
Wow.
Man.
That's incredible. I mean, again, the only reason why
I got really bad signal right now, so you guys carry it.
Yeah.
The only reason why he's okay is because he turned his head.
Yep. Yeah, he reacted so fast to that. It was kind of
he naturally moves a lot, so you know it's a hard shot to take, and so had he not moved, it would have been a kill shot based off of where the individual was at.
Well,
but he moved.
That apparently, like according to like Google Earth, the shot was like 400 feet, and Josiah is like, as a gun guy, like like 400 feet. That's not that tough of a shot if you got a good rifle. You know, you got a good rifle and you got a good scope. You can make that shot. So we are just insanely fortunate that this is not a way worse situation right now.
That is 100% the protection of God right there. Like, there's no other way you can explain that.
I just think it's funny the amount of idiots on social media right now, and there's so many of them. Like the cope is insane, just saying that this whole thing was just all staged, it was all rigged. The amount of eyewitnesses there, the amount of people at the rally, the amount of cameras that are out at every alley, and people have perspectives. We've seen bodies being dragged out from in the middle of the crowd. Like eyewitnesses, nobody who was at the rally is saying, "Oh, it was all staged." No, they're telling you the horrifying images as they're covered in blood. It's just at this point, it's like they'll find any excuse. Those people will find any excuse.
2 links. So a Seattle reporter said, "Make America aim again," and then it's unconfirmed. But if you look at the second image, it looks like a possible second bullet actually struck him, and that's based off of the lighter parts around the ring. It doesn't look like shadow to me, like a creased jacket.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, it looks like it might be a bullet hole.
Yeah.
Well, I actually have a picture here. Shout out to JP for tagging me in this, but a remarkable photo captured by my former White House press corps colleague. If you look closer, what you could see.
Oh my gosh.
It's like
that
a bullet.
That's insane.
That's a wild photo if this is real.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's...
Wow.
Huh.
I mean, his face is strained right there, so the timing...
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I should definitely look back and see kind of like what his hand position was at when that first shot went out. So that'd be kind of
again, you don't. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not staged, but you know how the internet is.
Oh yeah,
people, and AI, people, and so Jeremy's absolutely right on the money. Where anything like that, just like, all right, let's give us some time. Let's see what other photos and what other videos we have to support this one. Because unfortunately, that's how the world works, and people want to monetize lies. So
there are people at UFC that are already starting to shout out Trump as well. So we have this video here. If you want to pull that up, Krista.
Yep, right here. Okay, there you go.
Hey, I heard they just tried to whack my boy Trump. I'm glad that man's okay. Long live Trump. Let's go, baby. Trump 2024.
Denver, let's go for Evan Elder.
Hey, I heard they just tried to whack my boy.
So there you go.
Wow.
Man, this is going to sway people that would like all pretty much. I'm calling it right now. I think that most people that have been on the fence are 100% Trump after this. Like,
oh yeah, he won the
it.
presidency just by that alone. I mean, everyone's talking about this. You know,
that Make America Aim again post is insane. Holy
that's
shit.
a reporter. That's a reporter. That's not just a random person. That is a reporter.
Here, I'll share the screen on this. That is wild.
Yeah, this is what the mainstream media is. This is who controls the narrative to the normies.
And that's why, you know, like I said, like it's complete BS coming from all these Democrats that are out here saying, "Oh, there should be no violence in America. This is a really bad thing that happened." Yeah, none of you believe that. You wish that he was dead.
It wasn't even that long ago. They were all saying, "Now you have full jurisdiction. Go for him, Biden." And then like 5 days ago, his donors are saying that they got a bullseye on his head. Literally put a graphic of crosshairs on Trump's head, and 5 days later, he takes a shot to the ear that was clearly aiming for the head. It's ridiculous. Like anything he says at this point, anybody who's being honest should know this is full of crap. Everybody that administration wanted him dead. And like Jeremy said, you say he's Hitler. You say he's the worst threat to democracy, to our country. And now, hey guys, this isn't the answer, even though we've been telling you that he's the devil incarnate. Like, get out of here, man. It's ridiculous.
Exactly, Johnny. Exactly.
Let me pull this up right here. Let me see if I can find this here.
So I saw some tweets saying that Trump's not going to be at UFC. So again, it looks like the UFC event's already going on. So I don't know where UFC is tonight. I don't know where it's at in reference to Pennsylvania, but so it doesn't look like he's good. But of course, UFC goes on for late into the night. So I don't know what Trump's plan is.
Again, it's not. I don't think it's wise. He doesn't need to. If he's got the momentum, he had the polls before this, and now this only gains him more steam.
Today's the 13th. It says that it's at the Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see him making it over there.
That'd be tough.
No, can't see that.
Yeah.
The quartering just shared a picture, but I don't know if I could share that. If you go to his Twitter, you'll see. I don't know if you guys can confirm or deny if I could post that or share that, I should say.
Let me check it out here.
But if you guys, again, in chat, if there's anything new, like tag me and I will be happy to share it. If
I can censor it real quick for you if you want.
That's
let's censor that.
Big thanks to the chat for helping us out today. This has been a great stream, and you guys have been helping us along the way. So thank you so much.
This right here summarizes it perfectly, what we were just talking about. So if you could pull that up.
Yep.
So Harry Sisson, our favorite little Biden bitch on Twitter. After the Supreme Court thing a couple weeks ago, this is what he tweeted out. According to the Supreme Court, Biden could now send in SEAL Team 6 to take all of them out. He could send in the military to take out Trump. He literally tweeted that. He has immunity for official acts now. And then what does he say today about the assassination? Political violence is never okay under any circumstances. The shooting at Trump's rally is absolutely unacceptable. Let's beat Trump at the ballot box, not any other way. Insane stuff.
God, I hate these people so bad. I hate them.
Fucking bullshit.
You're supposed to screenshot in the private chat.
Thank you.
You don't get and you don't get to say that. But here's another thing. This is why I'm glad Trump has not announced his VP yet, because he needs to get a VP that's going to be assassination proof, meaning that they're going to be just as scared of, that of the VP as they are Trump.
Yep. Which is why you don't want like a stupid olive branch or something like that, like Tulsi or something like that. Like, I get the strategy there, but no, what you're saying is spot on. You need Trump and you need Trump too. Like that's
we need Vivek. We need Vivek. That's what we need.
Yes. Yeah.
Vivek or Tucker.
Yep. I've been saying Vivek since the beginning. I think that would be a really smart choice.
At this point, yeah, he's a smart choice. I still think he's better served in other positions right now. But, and also just to clarify what I censored in the image. So his head is turned to the side. You can't see anything of his face. And there's blood coming out of his ear, the side of his head, and down his jaw. So he was struck in the head above his ear. And it looks like a single shot kill shot. The shirt also, I can't make out the letters on it.
I think that Krista's got a Trump shirt that we're gonna take push proceeds to the Trump campaign. So it's not like we're trying to make money off but yeah. So proceeds will go to the Trump campain. But Krista, if you want to share that,
we got hoodies, stickers, shirts of your liking.
Nice.
47 cents. Here we go.
Love
Pin
it.
post in chat, y'all.
47 cents. Let's go. I saw that going around.
That was quick, guys. That's impressive.
No, look, I can't. I saw that going around social media. Cam Man's one of the first people I saw saying it. Actually,
no, I have to say something nice about Cam Man.
I saw Cam Man running with that one off my meme, and so I'd seen it going around a little bit. But yeah, so if you guys want to check that out, and then of course. I think if you don't know, I mean, we've got a ton of new viewers right now. I'm a massive Trump supporter. I've been a Trump supporter from the beginning. I'm on my way to the RNC right now. I will be at the RNC covering it with press credentials. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be crazy. I'm not sure what to expect exactly, but I've donated quite a bit, supported Trump in many different ways. So I will continue to do that. Big time Trump supporter.
Yeah, everything they've been saying up to this point is that our democracy is in jeopardy, is under attack, as they literally persecute this guy, try to throw him in jail, try to bankrupt him, and now people that they antagonized into attempting to whack him. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't stop. They've literally tried everything. Tucker Carlson said this was going to happen. A lot of people have predicted that this is the road they were going at. No one's surprised. And even the left who's denouncing it, they're not surprised. And they were cheering for it just recently. Democracy is under threat, but it's because they're trying to take out political opponents. They want to run an authoritarian country. That's what they want.
Absolutely. 1,000%. Many people are asking what 47 cent means. It's a play on the fact that 50 Cent, the rapper 50 Cent, was obviously shot like multiple times, went on to become mega famous after being shot. And Trump is going to be the 47th president. So it's a play on that. 47 Cent, the first black president, Donald J. Trump. That's it right there.
50 Cent did respond to the whole assassination, by the way, on Twitter. He put out a tweet where he says, "I know the vibes. We are all in trouble now."
Oh, yeah.
Damn, look at there.
So
I also have this one video that Ivan tagged me in. Shout out to Ivan. It's a new angle from when the shooting happened. So here we go.
We have audio?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Jeez.
Look at all the people cheering.
The fact that so many Trump supporters just stood their ground is absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that was all part of it. I guess literally all the 10, 20, 40, whatever thousand people, I guess they're all in on the stage as well.
So go back to that, Krista, or whoever's bringing it up. Bring it up again real quick. Because what I've heard allegedly online, you see the guy who takes out the shooter up in the top right corner.
Hang on. They're saying there was no audio.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah. But allegedly, that's the gunman who took out the shooter.
There we go. Okay, I'll play it one more time.
Took over.
Oh, now there's audio.
Pay attention to
To
him.
our country, probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Here we go.
Wow.
Mhm.
That is crazy. Yeah, if that is the gunman right there that took him out, that's you know, shout out to him.
But I think I know I saw those reports about that, but I don't think that is the gunman, because if he was on the building across the way, I don't think that gunman would have taken him out.
Yeah, I don't think it was him. I don't know who that was.
But I did see those reports. And again, there's a lot of reports that we're just trying to gather information right now.
Right. Everybody wants to be the first person to break something, you know? So,
Yep.
But yeah, it's just crazy. But it's weird because I mean, it's just odd because when you look at it from like Google Earth and you see where that building is, I mean, if something was going to happen, it would be from a high perch where not many people are at. I just don't understand how that wasn't more secure, how somebody wasn't watching that more. That like security has got to step up. That's crazy.
There's another tweet that I shared in the private chat from Wall Street Silver, just saying the odds of Trump winning the presidency jumped from 60 to 69% in the past 2 hours, and you can see the obvious jump in the chart that they posted.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yep.
It's just interesting to see, and I wonder how much higher it will go as people learn about this.
Yep, 100%.
What else we got here?
This is a pretty good meme as well. Pretty great.
The memes coming from this, my gosh.
I feel so
They're
bad for
quick.
laughing, but like some of the memes are good.
but it's okay to laugh. Like Trump,
Yeah.
Trump knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
After taking that shot, he realized what was going on and he seized the moment. That was crazy. To get up, fist pump, and just get that shot, like that was.
He even had a moment to say, like, hang on, I got to get my shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes.
Yeah.
Hang on.
You know,
he
after
pushed
those
them.
gunshots ring out,
Yeah.
everybody's screaming, and he just felt like buzzing.
Oh,
that his
man.
ears missing.
Mhm.
Dude, adrenaline's like crazy. In
Yeah.
that moment.
And he was like trying to get back on the mic too, and they were like, "No, sir, you got to go." And he's like, "No."
Well, so in the original video, somebody's saying that they can faintly hear Secret Service shouting, "He's down." So if Trump knew that as well, he probably said, "Okay, I'm good. I can go ahead and take a moment to let people know, like, I'm okay."
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Yeah, he's always focused on the people, man.
What else we got here? This is a United States Secret Service press statement. Here we go. I'll pull it up. You want to go ahead and go over that, Josiah?
Yeah. Let's see. So Secret Service press statement during former President Trump's campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania on the evening of July 13th at approximately 6:15 p.m. A suspected shooter fired multiple shots towards the stage from an elevated position outside of the rally venue. U.S. Secret Service personnel neutralized the shooter, who is now deceased. U.S. Secret Service quickly responded with protective measures, and the former president is safe and being evaluated. One spectator was killed. 2 spectators were critically injured. The incident is currently under investigation, and the Secret Service has formally notified the Federal Bureau of Investigation. So there you go.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
And it's sad because nobody, like, up until this point, I don't think we even know the name of the person who was killed yet, right? I mean,
right. I don't think so.
This
Yeah.
is just so sad. It's like that's the point they're willing to go to, is they're trying to shoot a shunt, but their backstop is just a flood of people. It's insane.
Truly an insane day for sure. Josiah,
yeah.
Can you pull up the fan funding tab and just let's read some of these bigger super chats if we can?
I could send it to him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or you can just send him the list. I don't know if he's ever read
Yeah.
the document. I just want to get some of them. I mean, we're not going to get all of them for sure.
Josiah. So I just sent it to you on Twitter. So we're gonna read some super chats, guys. So if you look in the column, when you open it.
Yeah. So some asshole on Twitter just got mad at me for crying because I said you missed Joe. So he says, "Do you have any evidence of this D-Day Cobra?" So I screenshotted evidence of him where Joe Biden 5 days ago says we need to put Trump in a bullseye.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
When the leader of the free world, I was told that the president needs to speak with proper decorum. I was told the president needs to be responsible with his words. I was told that words are violence. That's what I was told. So if I'm going to go by the Democrat rules, your words mean something, Joe. Your words mean something. So I quote tweeted that guy and I sent that quote to him and told him to go fuck himself.
Josiah on the far left. You can start there.
All right, let me
I'll highlight it right here.
see here.
The very first one
Okay,
on the
there we go. All right, so we have a low watermark for $100. This will be the most.
100.
What's that?
100.
100. A
Yeah.
Humble bomb.
Yeah.
This will be the most historical
Josiah, act like you're
picture
talking about
ever.
a diversity video. Put some energy into it. Let's go.
This will be the most historical picture ever. I was much older than 5th grade when President Reagan was whatever they said. YouTube won't post. Oh my goodness. And a low watermark with another $100 super chat. Let's all support Elon. 100%. 100%.
Hey, low watermark. I know you've been mad at me for a while, but it's good to see you back over here, bro. I don't know if you're still in the chat, but he has been mad at me for a while, but it's good to see him back here.
Drama. We have so we're just going down like straight down.
Yeah,
the list,
that
right?
same
Okay.
column.
Rackets Buyers Club for a 50.
Whoa!
Had to drop everything and get in here. Trump 2024. I can't take him down that easily. Not him. He did not say I can't take him down that easily. That was a mistake.
Wow.
Then low watermark for another $50 super chat. Damn, that fight from Trump was amazing. Indeed. The fact that he just literally just got right back up and he was worried about his shoots, he's worried about the people over everything else is pretty incredible. Colonel Douche nozzle for $200. Been out of state for work. Haven't had time to pop on any streams recently, but I heard the news and had to pop in for this one. Trump isn't going to go down that easily. This just solidified him as one of the greatest Americans in history. MAGA 199, 100%, 100%. Xanaximus for $199. You gotta love Trump's energy, and FU stands to this. Meme the hell out of these photos, internet. You'll be taking part in history here. Yeah, and that's the thing, is that everything that people say online will be there forever. So, you know, it's when they say the stupid shit, we'll have that permanently, which is pretty incredible. So, Shake from Hunger Team for 50.
Whoa.
For the Emperor Trump. Hey.
Yeah, it's funny too. I think it's funny because everybody's already the left's already trying to find their talking points right now. They're going after the gun. You know, they're like, oh, it's because there's guns in America. As Dan Vasque comes in from Brazil saying that he was there when someone got stabbed in the gut with a knife. Evil is all around. Okay, there's evil in your party right now. Call it out. Okay, stop blaming inanimate objects for acts of evil. Okay,
and look what happened in Japan. That was a makeshift gun. People will find a way to commit horrible atrocities. We have a mental health crisis, and we have an issue with the media and people using extreme rhetoric.
Yep, 100%. Yep, people will always find a way to do evil if they want to. So,
absolutely.
Valientes for a 50.
Ivan.
D-Day Cobra giving us, is that Ivan? Really?
Yeah, it's Ivan. Shout out.
Okay. Shout out to Ivan. D-Day Cobra giving us better coverage than CNN Trump 2024. Yeah, when you have CNN out there saying, "Oh, Trump just fell down," then yeah, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. So fuck CNN. Jeffrey Jackson for a 50.
You guys remember my slogan?
What's that?
Sorry, go ahead. I'm shutting up. My signal sucks. Go ahead.
This thing is bad, guys. We
15-second delay or something.
Jeffrey Jackson for a 50. Shots came from the grassy knoll. Marlon Sibo for a $50 super chat. Biden will wake up from his nap mumbling, "What? My vice president was shot? Come on, man. It's not a joke." Thank you for that, Marlon. Appreciate that. We have Captain Redbeard for $100 super chat.
Woo.
I was 12 when I watched the planes fly into the towers. I never thought I would have that feeling of watching world-changing history again. Today has proven me wrong. The world will remember today. 100%. Yep. 100%. We are literally living in a historical moment right now. So thank you, Captain Redbeard, for that. Blockish Owl for a 50. Thanks for the coverage, Jeremy. Prayers for President Trump and the other victims of this terrible tragedy. Absolutely sickening. Yep. And you know, it is disgusting that a person could just like fire bullets like that into like a crowd, and it's you know, as tragic as it is, it's kind of a miracle that you know, only one person was killed in that whole thing. It could have been a whole lot worse for sure. So Denny hit Heidemann for a $50 super chat. Sniper on barn roof had to have seen Trump's shooter prior to shot. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I'm sure that's all stuff that we'll find more information about in the coming days. So
what the witnesses said, like one of the witnesses said that I wish I had a link to it, but you guys might have heard this too, that the person wasn't just sitting up there perched all the whole time. They ran up there, positioned themselves to take the shot. And so it was pretty quick. So, I mean, he needs to be alert and he still needs to see that, but it wasn't like he was sitting up there for just like a half hour and none of the security saw him, you know?
Yep. 100%. Lieutenant Heavy Metal for a $50 super chat. Thanks, G&G, for trying to filter the BS to find the truth. All right, so that's that column.
We also have some news right here. Donald Trump Jr., I just spoke to my father on the phone, and he is in great spirits. He will never stop fighting to save America, no matter what the radical left throws at him.
Let's go.
And at this point, they've thrown literally everything at him. So
that's true.
Yeah.
There's another tweet that I posted in the private chat. Matt Gaetz retweeted Russ Latino's capture of Jacqueline Marsaw, who is a field director for a congressman. They were also that congressman headed the Jan 6 commission and recently proposed legislation to actually remove Trump's Secret Service detail, wishing Trump's assassin had better aim. So it looks like a Facebook post. He says, "I don't condone violence, but please get you some shooting lessons so you don't miss next time. Oops, that wasn't me talking."
Wow.
Oh my gosh. And this is what I mean. Like, these people don't actually care. Like, they wish that he was dead right now. So
yeah, screenshot everything, archive everything. Yep. These
Internet's
people are
forever.
Insane. Mm-hmm.
This is the inclusive left. This is
Yeah.
the people who are loving. These are the people that it's just all lies. It's all projection. This is what they do. And it was literally 5 freaking days ago that this administration was hinting at it. Unbelievable.
Love and inclusivity only goes so far as you have to bend to their narrative and their agenda 100%. You have to believe their ideology, and if you don't, then you are an enemy.
Yep. We just got a $200 just
Hey.
look at that.
Woo! Jenna Hughes, thank you for the $200 super chat.
Proper 199. Proper 199.
You guys coming together to deliver this info is amazing. Thank you. Also, Josiah, you shouting made my GSD bark at the monitor was funny AF. I remember Reagan. I remember the towers, and I will remember this. Hail the 199 for being the best community Trump 2024.
Thank you, Jenna. Thank you.
Jenna.
Thank you.
All right, let's get a couple more, and then we're probably going to wrap this up because I need to focus on driving. My phone's about to die. And there's just a lot to process for sure. But I really appreciate all of you hopping on. So let's get a few more.
Yeah, we got this one from Matthew Hammond here for 50. Check the X post by Sean Davis. Sean M. Dave is, Dav is what his Twitter handle is. CEO of the Federalist, according to their reporting. Requests for better security and more resources ignored by Biden's DHS. Yeah, we did talk about that earlier as well. Yeah, that is pretty insane, and it kind of makes you scratch your head a little bit about the things that are happening. So, do you want to move over to this Medium Super Chats column then after that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we have
By
Jake.
the way, I just want to say I would never wish death on the Democrats, on any Democrat that I disagree with. I wish something worse. You know what that is for the Democrats? For the truth to come out. That's what I wish on the Democrats, which would be far worse than any violence. So I just want people to know the truth about what's going on. That's what I wish for the Democrat, for actual facts to be reported and for the media to not fucking lie. That's what I wish for the Democrats. There you go.
Speaking of Democrats, too, I had to go confirm it for myself because this just didn't even feel real. So Stephen Woodrow, who is the representative for Colorado's State House District Number 2, which means he's currently an elected official, he tweeted out, and I posted the screenshot. Whoever did this must be brought to justice, wholly unacceptable, and will be taken by his supporters as licensed to commit violence themselves. He also tweets out, the last thing America needed was sympathy for the devil, but here we are.
There you go. Literally just called him the devil after they shot at him.
Amazing. Amazing.
And then y'all want to act surprised.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
This is an elected official who currently sits with power, calling the man who was just shot the devil.
Jeez. Unbelievable.
Wow. It's ridiculous.
And this is what happens. Like this has been a thing that has happened throughout history where what you do is you vilify your political opponents to the point where it is justifiable to use violence against them. And that is exactly what is happening right here. Like in the eyes of a lot of these leftists, like what happened today was totally okay. It was totally justified. because Trump is indeed the devil in their eyes. So
yeah. We're looking at a MAGA red wave landslide is what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at.
Yeah, I I totally agree, and I'm very interested to see it with these like this one chart about kind of the what the betting odds and all that stuff is for the election, because I think this is going to continue to just skyrocket over the next few days. So
it was looking like a landslide before then. This is a desperation move again. Tucker broke it down sequence by sequence. This was the next sequence.
And just think about that, like the guy that was there today, he was not supposed to fail, you know, like they were supposed to end it today, 100%. And they failed. They failed. You can't beat God. God will protect Trump if he wants to, and there's nothing you can do about it. So
Jay, drunk 3PO wants to come in, is what's chat saying?
Oh, Jay's got access right now. Jay's traveling, so I mean Jay can get in here anytime he wants if he's available, but I don't think he actually is available. If you want to hop in here though, Jay, you can. He's got a link.
He does, yeah.
Jay has all the power, okay? Jay doesn't ask for my permission. I ask for Jay's permission, okay? That's how it goes.
As it should be. He's the voice of reason.
So we'll see if he's able to pop in. But yeah, he's traveling right now. He asked for a link. Why the hell would he ask for a link?
I sent it to him.
Oh, you know what? I know why he asked for a link. Probably because he's going to be on his phone.
Yeah,
and it's a little more difficult to actually just sign into StreamYards from his phone. So
yeah,
that's probably what it is.
I am gonna have to bounce on a little bit here. I got some more videos I got to make and stuff. So, yeah. So I'm gonna have to take off.
Just hang for like a couple more minutes until Jay gets here, if you can.
Okay. Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
I heard a boop, so there he is. There he is. Hey, Jay.
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
We hear you.
Yes, sir.
Crystal clear.
All right.
All right. Okay. Well, Jay, you're here for a few, I know at least. So, Josiah, thank you for being here, brother.
Of course.
Tell them where they can find you, man.
Yeah, you can go subscribe to me at Josiah Rises, and if you want to, you can go check out the Epicverse YouTube channel as well. Epicverse, it's just Epicverse on YouTube. So appreciate having me on, Jeremy, and yeah, keep fighting the good fight, everyone, and I'll catch you all later. Have a great night.
Later, brother.
Later, Josiah.
All right. See everyone. Bye, chat.
Bye.
All right, Jay, what do you think about all this craziness, brother?
I'm sure there's nothing I could say that hasn't already been said. I just hope and pray that whoever was sitting on the fence on this whole thing's eyes are waking up on how important this election is. President Trump is freaking my Tupac, dude. The guy is he just keeps going, man. People need to freaking wake up. I mean, for their children's sake, for their country's sake, for their job's sake, for everything. I hope they wake up. I hope they wake up huge. So like that's my thing. I was here in Tennessee. Gina was actually at her panel when it started to flood out on social media, and freaking Trump 2024 broke out on the floor.
Wow.
And nobody knew like why people were chanting that. And it's like, I mean, this is Tennessee, so you know, it's just I think he's got more support now than he ever has.
Yeah.
And I hope people just wake up.
Mm-hmm.
I hope people just wake up. And I hope this is the point in history that we can all look back on and say this is when change started to happen in our country.
Yeah.
This is when people were just like, my God, man, they tried everything to take this man out, put him in jail, destroy his credibility, destroy his business, take his money away. I'm sure you guys have all said this over and over. And they had one thing left to do to take him out, and they freaking missed. And, you know, I hope this is the turning point where we could look back and go, you remember that day? You remember that day? And the everything has changed. That's what I hope. I hope that. So
Absolutely.
I hope you guys can hear me okay. Like I hope.
Yep.
I
We
sound
got you.
okay.
We got you. You on your phone?
No, I'm on my portable setup.
Okay. Yeah,
sounds pretty damn good.
Oh,
It's a
nice.
really good setup. I just found an angle of actually the sniper on the roof reacting.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I just pushed
Really?
so yeah.
Okay.
It shows him reaction. I don't know if he fired, but he's reacting.
I just want to let you guys know if you guys are cool with hanging here, we can keep going as long as you guys have time. I just don't want to inconvenience you guys. I mean, we still have a huge audience here, so if you guys want to hang and we can keep talking, I'm fine with that. My phone is starting. I do have it charging now, so the numbers are going up on the battery now.
Is this it right here? Let's see. I'm gonna play the video.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Oh, yeah. That's true. You could see him
Jeez,
reacting
man.
towards the end.
He's reacting.
Right
I don't
there.
know if the
Take a
shot's
look at what happened.
coming from him.
You
But
could see he saw something like right there.
Take a look at what happened.
Yeah.
I don't think that's recoil. Like, it looks like he is reacting to because the initial shots, it sounds like it came from the shooter, and then he's reacting to it. I don't think he was shooting yet.
And you want to know something? Let these retard politicians and people cry that it's fake. Let them cry that let them say that because everyone is laughing at them.
Yeah.
Everyone is just literally laughing at them. I mean, if they're trying to make some Twitter money, I guess they're going to tweet something like that. People are laughing at them, and let them laugh at them. Let them show their true colors. Let them fly their red flags. Let them do it all. And we could just sit back and point and laugh like Mike would always say. I just say, let them tweet it all out. We know who they are. Let them say whatever they want. Because they're just exposing who they are. Freaking retards is what they are. Sorry. Like how do you even have the nerve to tweet something like that? You know,
and you provide a good point though, and I'm so glad that we live in the time that we do, because 20 years ago, people could have just been saying it and then it would disappear with the wind. But here we get to photograph this forever. The internet is forever. We will see these people's stupid words forever, and we can spread it to everyone.
Yep. Shout out to Alasia for this, but this is in the moments after the assassination attempt on former U.S. President Trump's life, some supporters pointed at the media, "This is your fault." So let's go ahead. Let me know if you can hear it, 'cause sometimes the audio messes up.
You're good.
This is your fault. This is your fault. Every last one. This is your fault. It is your fault. This is your fault. This is your fault.
they're not wrong. I'm sorry. They're not wrong. You're not wrong. Listen, Donald Trump was hanging out with all these people before he ran for office, and they came to him begging him for money, for campaign donations. They wanted him in in their videos, in their music videos. They wanted Donald Trump around them all the time.
Yep.
They are not wrong. As soon as he ran for office, he's freaking the worst, whatever I could say on YouTube, the worst person in the world. He's this, he's that. I hate him. Oh, he's a racist. He's this. No. He wasn't like 4 years ago when you wanted him in your music video, or you wanted him in your TV show, or you wanted him here. Why wasn't he that then? No. Only when he ran, when he wanted change, that he became this monster that the media. You have freaking celebrities out there with a severed head of the president of the United States saying, "Oh, it's just art. Oh, it's whatever. It's fine. It's whatever." No. You are putting this stuff in crazy people's minds that's what needs to happen to this man, and you all should be held accountable. If he hadn't have bent over like 3 extra inches, who knows where we'd be right now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, real quick.
Sorry, I don't mean to get all like, it's just like, it's unbelievable.
No. Carrie Lake is apparently being interviewed on Newsmax, so see if somebody can pull that up and see if we can react to that.
Say that again.
Carrie Lake is supposed to be on Newsmax. Hailstorm, see if you can find it and drop the link. Back to what Jay was saying, that's a crucial element. Inches. He's inches away from a whole different story right now. Inches. We're inches away from Donald Trump being shot and potentially killed. I mean, he was already shot. That's terrifying. Holy shit.
Yeah, it'd be a very different situation. I would not be on the stream right now. I'd be with my family thinking about, what our next move is. And I think the whole country would be it'd be a scary place. And they tried to do this, they missed, and then called him the devil as they blew his ear off.
Yeah. It's a level of derangement that is really hard to fully understand. It really is. Unreal. All right, I don't know if we found that interview.
I got it. I can just share it. I'm sharing it right now.
Okay.
I'm not sure if the audio is playing.
More than we've received really from just about any other agency.
It could go a little louder.
An idea, and tell me if this is silly, but the other day,
Everybody else heard the news, and I just heard President Trump has been shot. And I have to tell you, my heart dropped 1,000 miles down. And until I could get information, and it took me some time to find out what happened and is he okay, I broke down in tears. We've seen this happen in our history before. And I did just come from a campaign event where there's so much love and unity. I really believe, guys, this country's more unified than the fake news media lets on. They want us divided, and President Trump is trying so desperately to bring us together. I'm so happy he's going to be okay. I heard from Don Jr. that the president's in good spirits. We heard from the president himself in his Truth Social post talking about when he first heard something, he heard the whizzing of a bullet by his ear and then felt the pain of the bullet cutting through his skin. And I'm praying, really praying for the people who were there, those who were killed and injured. And I'm also keeping President Trump's family close in my heart, because you think about if Barron were home watching or First Lady Melania were home watching, what they must have been thinking, how scared that must have been, or his grandkids. So we got to make a change in this country, and my suggestion is to the American people: turn off the fake news. They want us divided. These people, these talking heads on some of these outlets, actually calling for violence against President Trump in the last couple of weeks, calling him the worst names, attacking him with fake stories and vitriol for 8 years. Enough is enough, and the people are tired of it. And it's going to lead to violence. And we need to come together and solve these problems. And thankfully, that man you just had on was brilliant. We've got Agenda 47. The legacy of President Trump is showing us how we can fix the problems in this country.
And Carrie, just moments ago, we were looking at the video of President Trump's motorcade leaving the Allegheny Hospital just near Butler, Pennsylvania, in Western Pennsylvania. But I want to go back to something that you mentioned, the emotion that you felt
earlier,
personally,
right? I'm assuming is that
when
earlier?
you first heard what happened. And I want to share with you
This live right now, like 5 minutes ago.
and I hadn't heard it yet, and she was just sobbing, and I was terrified of what had happened to my family. And she just said, he was shot, and then I realized what she meant. And I mean, just that moment where you never forget where you were when you heard what had happened. And again, it wasn't just fear for the former president, hoping he was okay, but also just a larger pit in my stomach about what is happening to our country. And you use the word vitriol, and I think it's important for us to focus on how dangerous language can truly be.
Well, I'm all about free speech. As you know, I'm a journalist at heart. But the fake news media has been lying, just absolutely lying about President Trump and calling him all kinds of names that aren't true. I've gotten to know him very well over the past several years. I actually had the honor of interviewing him when I was a journalist. He is an incredible man, obviously an incredible fighter. You saw the crowd out tonight. Every night, if he did a rally every night across this great country, he would draw a massive crowd of the people who are just working so hard and want to make sure that they have a country to have their kids grow up in. I looked behind him when I was looking at the video. Of course, it's been playing over and over again. And I thought to myself, looking into the eyes of the people standing behind him, I bet any single one of those people would have jumped in front of that bullet tonight, including myself. That's how important this man is. And I was at a campaign stop today, and as I was leaving, I was talking to some of the Arizonans who had joined me, and many of them said, we're praying for you, and we pray for President Trump every day. I believe with 100% certainty is prayers that have been protecting this incredible man, Donald J. Trump, and prayers that saved him tonight. I love that when he got off the stage, surrounded by Secret Service, he pumped his fist, and you could tell he said, fight, fight, fight. And you hear the chants of that crowd saying, USA, USA, USA. And we will fight, President Trump. If you're watching tonight, we will fight for the USA. And we thank you for your leadership.
Amazing that the Grace Under Fire, whatever you want to call it, it was really inspiring.
So, Elon Musk, both of his Trump tweets now have over 1 million likes on his Trump tweets right now. 1 million likes already.
And he keeps talking about it. When he called for the U.S. Secret Service, the head of it, to resign. So Wall Street Silvers posted a tweet outing who it is to everybody. So it's Kimberly Cheadle. She's the 27th director of the U.S. Secret Service, sworn in 2022. Prior to her appointment, she served as the senior director in global security at PepsiCo, where she was responsible for directing and implementing security protocols for the company's facilities in North America.
That video of him coming up, shaking his fist, saying "fight, fight." That man,
greatest image ever.
That is the most gangster thing from it. I don't care, man. That was unbelievable.
Yep. Absolutely.
We got a guy sitting in the office right now that can't even walk down one stair. I'm just saying.
It's amazing, man.
Dude. I wish I was at my home office, man. I would go for a while, but man, I'm gonna get out of here, Jeremy. Thanks for.
No, you're good, man. You're good. We're gonna wrap this up fairly soon, anyway. But it's been a great stream, and we've had some great covers today. So we are, again, I'm gonna be at the RNC next week. I have no idea. I have no idea what we're walking into on security, but it will all be justified because we must protect President Trump at all costs. So whatever it takes, I'm 100% okay with that. But yeah, so. Obviously it's gonna be a crazy week. I want to do a super chat square up, so I'll probably try to do that tomorrow night once I get my entire setup from my hotel, and we'll get all that done. But yeah, is anybody else gonna go live or anything tonight?
Don't think so. I'm gonna be live on my basketball channel talking about basketball. Seems pretty insignificant right about now, to be honest. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
everybody still needs their escapism. So you know what I mean.
I see the love in the chat, everyone. I appreciate you, but I'm gonna click off. Let's win this election, man. Let's get our country back. Snake Pit, greatest chat on YouTube. It's not even close. I love you guys. Geeks and Gamers for life, man. I'll talk to y'all soon. I gotta head out.
All right. Later, Jay. Take it easy. Okay, well, I've got like I said, I'm traveling, I'm driving right now, and I need to, it's getting dark, it's getting nighttime. I need to focus. I know my limitations on driving, so it's daytime, it's one thing, but I need to, focus on the road. But I want to thank Krista for holding it down for us tonight.
Hey.
Thank you, Krista.
Thank you.
Krista?
Oh, I don't know if you heard me. I said thank you.
Yes. Krista gets nervous when there's a lot of people watching. So, are you good, Krista?
I'm good. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Madam Savvy, always awesome to have Madam Savvy and her degenerate self on.
Oh, it'd be nice if we were talking about degenerate shit and not something serious.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Johnny, great to have you on, brother. And Hailstorm, who's always a fixture here at Cobra Gas. So, but thank you to the crowd and the audience, the chat. You guys have been amazing, and thanks to everybody who sent super chats. We will get a super chat square up, and I really appreciate all of you. So pray for President Trump, support President Trump. Be on the lookout for live streams and coverage of the RNC this week. And I will do my best to meet as many people that are there as possible, And yes, we have the 47-cent Trump hoodie, T-shirt, all of that, and those proceeds will go to the President Trump campaign. So if you guys want one of those, go ahead and check it out. And other than that, we really appreciate it. Links are in the chat. Love you all. Krista, take us away.
Should we end it out with Dawnless Rise?
No, because the copyrights and all that.
Oh, right. Okay. All right.
But thank you guys. Sorry to my Rumble audience. I was on the road when I set this up, so I could not do that. I couldn't get it set up. Again, thank you for each and every one of you for your super chats. Greatly appreciated. And I will try my best to do. I'm almost certain I'll do a super chat square up tomorrow night. Read every super chat that came in because we appreciate the people's money here. So thank you guys so much.
Be thankful, America. America dodged a bullet today. So
yes, absolutely. And thank God for President Trump.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye,
everyone.